brand new banger.
I'm like, yo, man, this is bullshit. And blah, blah, blah. He's like, hey, man, maybe it's meant for a reason.
Always thought of it like that, bro. You really fucked up.
Mm-hmm. Like, I can't get rid of this thing.
Life was easy. Fuck out my face.
Yeah, what it was. I expect you to do the bare minimum, because then what's the point?
True. To do that, I went and got one from the aisle, you dumb fuck.
And shut the fuck up and lay low.
You're female, like you could work your charms in certain situations that I wouldn't be able to. You know how much free shit you gotten? She once said word to mama shit. Oh, got him. We understand it's gonna bother you. Some of us went through it. Some of us are gonna go through it. Well, we wasn't ready. I wasn't ready to go that deep with you. You don't really know what you want to share with my heart.
No, look cock. Send hook, send cock.
I do not agree with these guys. Word.
Get the fuck out of here. They do it Sunday morning.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. We don't want you here, asshole.
Get the fuck out of here. Don't you come back.
I stay loose, I stay hype. I stay loose, I stay hype. I stay loose, I stay hype. I could do this all night, cause I do what I like. Yeah, I do what I like. Yeah, I do what I like. Sipping goose, if it's right. And I go with the flow. Yeah, I go with the flow. Yeah, I go with the flow. Cause I know I'm the show. In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I go. Yeah, they know I'm a pro. Let's go, let's go! Yeah! Let's go! Here I go, I get lit, I get hyped for this shit. Right.
Word. He be like, I got a left elbow and a right elbow. I can break your face with an any elbow. Make sure that you get elbowed in your elbow with an elbow. Got the arm ball, get the phone ball, get around with the bomb with the bomb ball. Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's fucking Thursday. It's Saturday night. It's Saturday night. And you know what that means? It's the Toe in the Show, but tonight is the Toe in the Late Show, and we're gonna talk about some crazy shit. And while we do it, I'm gonna be trying to solder some shit.
Yeah. You good at multitasking?
I'm good at holy shit. There's a fucking
fire.
Impale me in the fucking face. You know, that's what I'm thinking.
That's a fire.
Word.
Yes, people, do not adjust your screens. It is Hoach make a special appearance on a Saturday.
Word. But what's going on, Hoach? How's everything with you, man?
You know, hanging in there, trying to not kill people at work.
Yeah, I hear that.
But you know, like it's life. It is what it is. What up, normal guy? How you doing, my brother? Thank you for always being a part of us, part of this show. I know Toe's gonna be looking down a lot. I don't want you to solder your fingers, so please pay attention.
You know, it's funny. I'm getting a lot of solder on the. There you go.
What is it you soldering?
I broke my bracelet.
Okay.
And I'm trying to put that back on there. I'm getting a lot of the solder on the fucking the thing, but it's not.
Now, did you broke it because the pin too strong?
No, I broke it because fucking they bought us a vest for work.
Okay.
And I was wearing that shit, and the fucking
it got caught.
Yeah, it got caught in one of the strings, and the circle here
Yeah.
opened up, and it's like I'm trying to fucking solder it closed, and
Well, you gotta get the silver to solder that close.
yeah, I got it.
You got it.
Yeah, I got the. I
Okay.
got it. It's just, I guess the shit is too fucking too open. I might
Yeah.
have to get like a pair of pliers or some shit.
Now, yeah, I was gonna say you need a pair of needle nose pliers first. Then you gotta, I would say
Squeeze it
close
together.
it as close as possible, and then
Yeah,
you
no.
use the solder.
Yeah. 'Cause I just tried it, and it's sticking more to the fucking.
Yeah, it's probably you have probably the ends are too far away. You probably need a needle nose plier, and you need a.
Yeah, I have to do that shit. All right, give me 2 seconds. But yo, one thing I was watching this Korean show, it's a cooking show, but this one guy is like he's from America. He's a famous chef here, but he was saying that he was having trouble with his identity. And I was thinking, I was like, yo, I guess that's why cultural representation is so important in
Yeah,
America because a lot of people don't know who they are when it comes to their ethnic side.
yeah, man, that's kind of weird. Like I tell people, say I like to be, I don't have an accent. I said, but I'm Dominican. I was born in DR. I came here legally. Don't call no ISIS. Even if they try to show up, I'll fuck them motherfuckers up. But I grew up here. I've been here since I was like 2 years old. But at the end of the day, I don't. Well, I might be American in the eyes of a lot of people because I grew up here. I'm Dominican. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not one of those Dominicans be like, oh no, I'm just Dominican. No, I know that I got some Spaniard blood in me. I got some native blood from the native Tainos or whatever the Native Americans were in Central America or in DR at that time. I know I have some African in me. I'm very much know that I'm Afro Latino. Look at the color. You know what I'm saying? Too many Dominicans want to not know their heritage and their backgrounds and where they come from. If you're born here, but your parents are from a different country, technically, yes, you are American because this is where you were born. But that's not really who you are. Who you are is from the people who brought you into this world. You know what I'm saying? That's how you gotta identify. Not you don't have to identify as that, but that's who that's how you know where you come from though. What up, Krills? Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know if it's snowing down here yet. I know up by you it's probably snowing.
Yeah, it
Because
was sleeting when I
you
got
up
home.
there in West Bubblefuck. Yeah, no, my guy. Anthony Davis hurt again. I mean, we all knew it was coming.
Hot.
We
Woo.
all knew it was coming. It's Anthony
Yo,
Davis. It's Mr. Glass.
or don't touch any metal in the solder.
No, no, you should be wearing gloves to begin with too. I know you're not.
Yeah, I'm wearing gloves. It's just the gloves that I'm wearing look like skin. Shit, you know how hard it is to get this shit to fucking come out?
I think that's the personal question there, Tom.
Now listen, ain't nothing little Viagra ain't never fixed.
Mama,
Hey,
this fucking Chris talking about he's sledding. Nah, bro, I'm good. I think it's raining up over here by me.
yeah, I just dropped the fucking.
But yeah, it's life is life. But
No, but yeah, it's you listen to the thing that like John Leguizamo said, and you go in this country and it's like, yo, I'm American, but then people see you as your ethnicity. But since you're not fully like evolved. Like, it's like everything about you isn't Spanish, like, or what your ethnicity is, because you grew up American and most of it is white. And you're so diverse in your shit. You're like, you see as me as Spanish. I see me as Spanish, but when I go to Spanish countries or something like that, it's like I'm
So they
nowhere
don't
near
see you
these
as
shits.
white.
Yeah, and then you go like, fuck, what am I? Like, what do I have to look up to? Because most of the stuff that happened in this country when it came to our people is not represented.
And the crazy thing is, also I learned from John Leguizamo, Latinos have been involved in all of America's wars,
Yeah,
all of them, which is crazy.
yeah, and they have no records of the sergeants. They said that we're the most decorated in the military, also, and
Yep, but you don't see statues of us,
oh,
you know. But listen, bro, it is what it is. As they would say on South Park, "Viva la resistance."
word.
But yeah, it's sad how a lot of people in this country and in this world, don't know like their background. Like,
All right, Krills.
like technically, you know, my mother's Dominican, my father's Dominican. They're both born in DR. You would think, oh, well, you that would make you a full Dominican, and I'm like, no, because my father's father, my grandfather, was Spaniard.
Yeah,
So, and then I know for a fact that if I take a DNA test, you're gonna see, you know, African blood in there. You're gonna see Native American blood in there. You know what I'm saying? like I said earlier, I just don't get these people that be like, oh no, I'm just Dominican. I'm like, no, bro, you a lot of stuff.
shit. Even if you was born in DR, raised by two people born in DR, you still have that slave trade in you.
Like
Like,
I keep telling. I remember telling people that the slave trade came through, you know, DR in the Caribbean, and they're like, no, it didn't. And I'm like, yo, the ships did not sail from Africa straight to North America. The ships docked in the Caribbean,
yeah,
and then they read up, dropped off some slaves there, read up with supplies, and then went to North America. I'm like, there was no one-way flight. You know what I'm saying? Niggas had to make a pit stop.
yeah, yeah.
A layover, a layover, whatever you want to call it. Yo, what up, Leon?
What up, Leon? Yeah, I mean that's exactly what happened. And the crazy shit is that people don't understand that not even like it's not just that the minorities were the slaves. Everybody was slaves.
Yeah.
Like I'm Greek. Like my blood is Greek also. And if you follow my bloodline, because I did the 23, not the 23, the other one, the ancestry.
Yeah, yeah.
And when you follow the bloodline on which my family came from, it's the slave trade from both the Greek side and the Spanish side.
Yeah. Bro, I mean, like I tell people, the slavery was everywhere.
Yeah.
You're right, Leon. People don't read history. And unfortunately, in this country right now, we're repeating history.
Yeah. And that's the crazy thing is because people see what's happening, but they try to justify it with, oh, but this is this and that's that. And
Look, I'm not gonna lie. For many, many years, I wasn't trying to be political.
yeah.
But in this last year, when this idiot was trying to running for presidency again, I'm sorry. I had to become political. I'm a New Yorker. The majority of New Yorkers know that he's a scumbag.
Yeah.
Most of people in New York know that he's all about his own pockets.
Yeah.
And everything that he's doing right now is trying to undo all the progress that was done by Martin Luther King and Malcolm X and all the ethnic groups. You know, and I find it funny because his cronies are talking about, oh, we're going to do merit hires. My man, you were in a Coast Guard. You have no real military intelligence. So guess what? You're not qualified to be the defense secretary. I mean, even Trump himself is not qualified to be president. The man doesn't have an IQ higher than a fucking 6-year-old. Oh my. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. We're repeating history and not in the good way.
Oh, yeah, I don't know what the fuck going on with this solder, but
You probably got the wrong solder. Is that little piece silver?
no, it's gold. But it's like gold plated.
Yeah.
It's because it's like the solder is sticking to the soldering iron.
Right.
But when I try to put it on the thing, it's not coming off of it.
Yeah, then you got the wrong solder. You got to find out what that piece is made of. That little piece. Yeah.
I think I got something.
Yeah. Leon, I'm going to tell you the truth. Not a big Biden fan, not a big Harris fan. But I know a con man when I see one.
Yeah.
And Harris wasn't only about women. She was about the minorities too. She was about the American people. You know what I'm saying? As per her policies. All right. But I know for a fact that the other guy, he literally got sued because he created a fake university. And he got thousands of dollars from people who paid to go to a fake university. And that's who we have as our president right now. Mind you, if you have a felony, you can't vote. You can't vote. If you're a felon, you can't vote. This motherfucker got 34 felonies. He should have been disqualified from even running. But I'll give him this. He's an idiot, but he's not stupid. All right, before he left his first term and he incorporated those judges, because he wanted to make sure that those judges made sure he stayed out of fucking jail.
Mm-hmm.
Leon, the person talking about abortion was Trump. Wasn't Harris. Sorry about you got that one. You got that one a little skewed. Trump was the one talking about how abortion and whatever and we're gonna save women whether they want to or not. Harris was talking about, I want to help people buy houses. I want to keep the economy going strong. Think about this. And this is what a lot of people I went to school for business. Biden and Harris got handed a shit economy because it wasn't only because of COVID. In the year before COVID, the economy started to turn because Trump's policy started to take place. So in the third year is when his policy started to take place. The tariffs and all that other shit. The economy started to go down. Then you had COVID. Okay, so for the first 2 years of Biden's terms, and everybody was crying about inflation, a lot of people, and I'm sorry if this offends you, it's because you're part of them. A lot of the poorly educated people don't realize that Biden's economy helped turn the U.S. economy around. The U.S. economy was the biggest and the first of the big powers to right its economy. They did it better and they did it faster than any other country. That's one. Two, up until 2025, because I know a lot of people were talking about how they were getting shafted in their taxes. Okay? We are still under Trump's tax breaks from his first term. And if you don't believe me, look it up. So when a lot of people were crying about, oh, they're not getting money back from their taxes and it's Biden and Harris's fault, you're wrong. It was Donald Trump's fault because up until 2025, we were under, and I think we're still under his tax breaks that he gave out to the rich, not to us. All right? He gave that out to the rich. He didn't give that shit to us. All right? And him will break it down even more. You guys want to talk about, a lot of people claim that illegal immigrants or migrants are getting all these tax dollars and whatever because they don't have Social Security. They're not eligible for all these programs that our very own Americans abuse. But if you look at it, illegal immigrants paid more in taxes, 100 billion or something like that, while Elon Musk paid almost no tax. Elon Musk is supposedly the richest person on the fucking planet. So how are people who are literally working jobs for $5 an hour paying hundreds of billions in taxes, and this motherfucker is not?
Yeah, it's like all these companies that use a lot of electricity getting free Con Edison and shit.
Bro, you want to talk about tariffs and shit like that? The company, the country doesn't pay the tariffs. We do.
Oh yeah. That's what Mexico and Canada was like. Nah, you want to fuck around? Let's fuck around.
People forget how the United States is not a producer, not anymore. And I know a lot of people are talking about, oh, but we should be producing our own. In theory, that would be nice.
But shit, it costs too much money for these people when you go to China and get a pair of Air Jordans for 87 cents.
Well, here's the problem. A lot of people don't realize, okay, the reason we import a lot of lumber from Canada, we don't have a lot of forests left. Why? Because we broke down forests to build what? Homes and condos and businesses and stuff like that. All right? Our soil, we can't produce certain fruits and vegetables because of the soil. But Mexico can. That's the U.S. is an importer. It exports very few products. All right. The other thing about that is, whether we want to admit it or not, companies take their corporations and their facilities overseas because the labor at the end of the day is still cheap. It's still cheaper to move overseas, pay somebody in that country, and then import stuff back into the U.S. Because remember, they don't pay tariffs. We do. Anybody who's taken economy 101 can tell you that. Which is why when people were talking about, oh yeah, let's put tariffs again, at the day after the election, and this is facts, and anybody can look, the day after the elections, the two most Googled things were, what is a tariff? And how can I change my vote? People, do your homework before. Do you study before or after taking the test?
You're supposed to study before. I studied during. It was always on somebody's paper.
You're a special breed. You know what I'm saying? But my whole thing is, you don't take the test and then go home and study. It's a fucking mute point now.
Yeah.
It's a mute point. You already took the test. Why are you studying now? You can't retake the test. Yeah. And I love it how people say how he won in a landslide. I'm going to break down the numbers to you guys. 31% of the population voted for Trump. 30% voted for Harris. I think it was like 2 to 3% voted independent. 36% of the population did not vote. More people did not vote than those who voted.
I didn't vote.
I voted. But it's not only about voting for the presidency. What people don't understand is the real change is in the House and the Senate. And because a lot of people didn't go and vote for the House and the Senate, now one party runs the House, the Senate, and the presidency. Leon, how do we let a felon get into the office? Simple. People are very uneducated. Here's another
also
truth.
That and the Democratic Party dropped the ball when it came to giving us a choice who's going to take Biden's spot. And Kamala Harris was just thrown in there. And when she got thrown in there, she's thrown in there with a lot of momentum. But then when she started talking about her policies and stayed away from the fact that, oh, I'm a black woman, then people were like, well, I don't like this shit because it sounds like the same thing they're saying and Trump is different.
The funniest thing told was black women voted for her. You know who didn't vote for her?
Minority men.
Yeah, black and Latino men. Which I don't understand Latinos voting for somebody who literally said,
Garbage.
I'm going to deport y'all.
Yeah.
Like I tell people, it doesn't matter if you're legal or illegal. In the eyes of Trump, he don't want you in this country. You're not his color.
He only wants you in this country when you're fixing something for him.
He only wants you in this country if you're two colors, white or green. Because if you got money, it don't matter if you're black, white, yellow, red. But as long as you got money, you good. You know, and the proof is in the pudding. Elon Musk was not an elected official. He has no official title. He should not even have access to any kind of governmental records. He has he should not be able to tell anybody on a federal government employee that if you don't do what I say, I'm going to fire you.
Yeah.
Because he holds no official position. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, people are scared to stand up to him because people are scared of getting fired.
Yeah, because isn't that what's happening? Like, they're getting rid of people that were opposing his idiocracy and fucking.
The funniest thing is the funniest thing is like they just said like was it in the IRS, like 6 of the people that they want to fire because a judge, and here's the funny part, a federal judge that Trump appointed blocked that, so that's on the freeze right now. Don't know how long it's going to last, whatever, but it's probably going to go to court. But a judge actually blocked that. 6 of those IRS agents investigated Elon Musk. Why do you think they're trying to get fired so fast? Or they're trying to fire them so fast? What people don't realize is that what Trump is doing is literally destroying the U.S. from the inside. He's not making anything great. He's not helping anything. And too many people are like, oh, yeah, well, he's shaking things up. We should shake things up. All right, well, when you have no liberties to say or do anything, don't say I didn't warn you. Don't say people didn't warn you. He's literally trying to make He literally said that if he was president again, he was going to try to make it a dictatorship. And that's what he's trying to do. He literally said he knew nothing about Project 2025. Meanwhile, what he's incorporating right now is basically everything in Project 2025. Again, he's a fucking con man, and a lot of people fell for the con. And all you people who voted for him, I don't want to hear you guys complain. I don't. Eggs have gone up. Milk has gone up. Why? You don't have minorities to go and fucking collect the eggs or milk the cows or fucking go in and get the oranges and the fruits or none of that shit, because guess what? They're not showing up to work. They're afraid of getting deported. So eggs is now over $12 in some places. Shit, almost 15 in some.
Shit, that's crazy.
All right. You don't have the manpower to collect the eggs. You got the bird flu. And that's the other thing. He took us off all these other places that's gonna tell us when shit is coming our way. Why? He wants to keep people dumb and stupid. This whole thing about dismantling the Board of Education wants to keep people dumb and stupid.
Yeah. People who fucking control the knowledge of the people who control the power.
I think it was Wednesday, and it's sad that it wasn't covered in the media, because the media right now, the media is scared to put up anything against this fucking buffoon. In every state, in all 50 states, there was mad protest. I think it was on Wednesday. That was not covered anywhere.
Yeah, I didn't hear nothing about that.
Only way you know about it is if you go to alternative means of news coverage, like YouTube and shit like that.
Shit, I saw on TikTok that somebody was saying that I think February 28th or something was supposed to be economic blackout, where no one was supposed to go buy anything. The minorities were supposed to not spend money, and
we're on February 8th now. We got 20 more days.
Yeah.
Let's see what that. You see what on IG and on TikTok I saw, like, nobody showed up to work on Monday. And there was a lot of people who didn't show up, but there was a lot of people that did. But I think it was on Wednesday where there was a lot of protests of people actually marching to, like, City Hall and stuff like that. That if you go to YouTube and you'll see other news media, they actually covered it. The main news didn't cover it. Now there's an organization that I follow on YouTube called the Midas Touch. And they are, they're an independent media organization, and Jim Acosta, I think that's how his name is.
Okay.
Who was a reporter on CNN.
Yeah.
Right, and he left CNN because CNN catered or bowed down to Trump, so he left CNN.
Okay.
He joined them.
All right.
And there's also rumblings that Anderson Cooper might also be leaving them too and joining the Midas Touch.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Bro, I keep telling people, the funny thing is, if you ever look up Fox News, it says they're not a news affiliate. They are a entertainment company.
Yeah, the fucking get away with shit. That's you notice that now all of a sudden the NFL is like that. It's sports entertainment now that they're saying, so that way if they ever get caught fixing games, they go like, no, this is for entertainment purposes.
Right. Yeah, some stupid shit like that. But hey, listen, man. I just hope that there are some people in Congress who actually have balls to stand up to this buffoon.
Yeah.
And not for nothing, like people didn't realize that when Joe Biden was leaving office, he anointed a lot, and I mean a lot of black judges. So hopefully these people he anointed, the judges he anointed, start knocking Trump down. Now, mind you, half of the executive orders that Trump signed are unconstitutional, people. You guys don't even realize that half of them are unconstitutional. So if they go against the Constitution, they won't be enforced. But you guys who voted for him are so dumb. I'm sorry to say, you guys are dumb that he just signed an executive order to bring back plastic straws. Who gives a shit about plastic straws?
I mean, I do, but
you said I'm going to lower prices on groceries so that the average person can buy groceries. All groceries has gone up. The economy is tanking. Again, people, I'm going to be very clear when I say this. For those who say you wanted him to run this as a business, he has filed for bankruptcy 6 times. 6. And one of those businesses was a casino where it's basically a license to print money, and the house always wins. Okay, people, think about that. 6 bankruptcies. He doesn't know how to be a good businessman. He knows how to con people.
Yeah.
Right? That's what it is. So his book should not have been The Art of the Deal. You know, and mind you, that book wasn't really based on him. It was based on somebody that works with him. His book should be the Art of the Con, because that's what he knows how to do. He's not a con people.
Yeah.
And those who voted for him, you people, he conned y'all. Period.
And just a quick update. I think one of the other reasons why the shit doesn't work is I don't have the soldering flux.
Well, that too.
Yeah. No, but and that's the sad part, is because everyone that I speak to, whether they voted for Trump or they didn't, it's basically like, yo, I'm voting to try to make the world, like America, a better place for us to live in. Lower taxes, lower this, the cost of living goes down, because right now it's ridiculous. Like, you could be making fucking $120,000 a year and still be struggling. Like, where the fuck is that money at? And the price of rent is crazy. And then people, they believe this shit because we're also living in a world where you believe what you're told. Where before, we didn't believe shit. Remember? You believe none of what you see and half of what you hear.
Bro, my brother literally was sending me TikToks, and I go, my man, you're getting your information from TikTok? Are you fucking stupid? Are you fucking kidding me? You're literally getting your political information from TikTok. This amazing news outlet that shows people fucking doing dances. The fuck out of here. The fuck is wrong with you? And then he also wanted to tell me how shit about the economy. Bro, I'm a business major. You ain't telling me nothing about the economy, then I don't know.
Shit.
Stop it. Like in the words of the Jordan meme, stop it. You need help.
Get some help. Get some help.
It's ridiculous the amount of people who literally were listening to TikTok videos or IG or Facebook posts, and I find it funny that Zuckerberg or whatever his name is wants to come out now and say, "Oh well, no, Biden and Harris forced me to do." No, you idiot! Your algorithm was fact checking the lies that was being told. Nobody forced you. What they told you to do is, hey, make sure you have something there because you're liable to get sued. But now, since you want to be Trump's little bitch on the side, you want to come out and say that they forced you to remove posts and stuff like that. Stop lying, bro.
Yeah.
Stop it. All right. Again, the LA fires. Did any of those billionaires that were sitting in the Trump donate money?
Nah.
I don't like her. Taylor Swift donated $10 million by herself.
I mean, Taylor Swift, $10 million is fucking.
But she's a millionaire, not a billionaire.
I hear you.
You know, where is Elon Musk? Well, he was here until he moved to Texas. But where was his factory at? It was in California. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, people, his little cyber truck, they keep catching fire. I wonder why. Those things keep catching fire. I wonder why. They're poorly made. All right, I seen people around here with those fucking trucks, and I'm like, oh, you have money to buy that shit, but you cry about having to pay for eggs,
which is crazy because those trucks are like $150,000 when you had to buy them 2 years ago and wait for them to come out.
Again, poorly educated, bro. I ride the train. I live in New York City. A car is a hassle for me. Plain and simple.
I hear you. To me, it's a necessity.
Yeah, listen. To you, it's a necessity. To me, it's a hassle.
Yeah.
Simply because I still live.
Well, yeah,
I live in a place where there ain't no fucking parking.
Yeah.
I don't know how I live in I lived in Washington Heights and in Dyckman, and these motherfuckers is crying about egg prices and shit like that, but all these motherfuckers have cars. Bro, I'm not spending two hours looking for a parking spot. I'm just not.
Shit. I hear you. This is the that's the thing though. It's like I don't go nowhere unless it's parking.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's like, oh, let's go to Manhattan for what? There's a nice restaurant. There's nice restaurants up in fucking
in Queens.
Or in Westchester.
Well, when we have parking, there's a parking lot. Yeah. Parking.
Word. Because my shit is, I hate people, and I be on the train. I don't want nobody next to me. It takes too fucking long. There's traffic. There's always some dumbass. I'd rather be stuck in traffic in my car than stuck in traffic on a bus.
Absolutely. Oh, excuse me. Absolutely. I don't fault you for that because I feel the same way. But it's the getting home after your long day of work and then having to wait 2 hours to find parking.
That could definitely dampen the mood. I'm not even gonna lie. There was times that I fucking did that they like when I used to work in the airport.
Yeah.
I used to fucking come home at like 3:00 in the morning and I wouldn't be able to find parking until like 5.
Yeah, because people had to move their cars for fucking the parking shit.
Oh, to the side of the street. Yo, and dude, there was one time, like I literally, it was like the weekend, and I knew my pops was home. I got home. It was like 45 minutes. Fuck this, and I literally parked the car on the corner, like where the bend is, right there.
Yeah.
Went in my house, threw the keys to my pops, and said, "Good luck," and went to sleep. He's like, "What happened?" I said, "I left that shit there. If it gets a ticket, it gets a ticket." One time I parked, I didn't know, but I parked my car across the street from a firehouse. My shit got towed. And it's still, I was like, fuck it, man. I need a spot. Fuck them fire.
I feel you, bro. People don't realize, how tough it is looking for parking in the city.
Yeah. Especially around you.
Dude, especially up here by me. Oof.
Yeah, man. Yo, you got to fight for that shit. There was one time I saw somebody that were double parked. And it was like on Riverside. and I just got there, and somebody pulled out a spot. I said, "Well, fuck them," and I went right in the spot. I said, "Hey, listen, man, you should have backed up when you saw him get in the car. You fucked up, not me. You drew first blood."
Nah, man, it's like that, bro. Life is crazy like that, you know. But I don't understand these people who cry about prices and shit like that. But meanwhile, they live at home with mom and with mom, or they live at home with dad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they're driving $75,000 cars or $100,000 cars.
Yeah.
It's like, come on now. Yo, what up, Tyrone?
No, I hear you. That's the illusion, like the delusion. It's those people have so much money that they think that they should still be getting cheap shit. Like, you got $75,000 car. If you can't afford,
you live in the ghetto.
Yeah. So that means all your money's going to that car. You made poor decisions. It's not the economy that fucked you over. You made poor decisions. You could afford everything. You get rid of the fucking car. What's going on, Tyson? You know what I'm saying?
Sorry, Tyson. My bad. I meant Tyson. I said Tyrone. But yeah, dude, it's like
just like Tyrone, you could call on Tyson.
but it's like yo, come on, man. Like people are like, oh, we want this and we want that, but you guys literally are buying cars. You guys go on vacation. Like, I get it. Everybody deserves a vacation, but you go on a vacation that you can't afford.
Yeah.
There are vacations that you can afford that are not going to break the bank.
Yeah. And then every year you do it,
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just, like, come on now, people. We got to do smarter. We got to be smarter.
Shit, Tupac was saying this shit from the beginning. We got to eat better. We got to be smarter and all that other shit. But this is the thing, man. It's like you ever heard of Les Brown?
Yeah.
I think he was reading a book, and it was written by Zig Ziglar or some shit like that, and he was saying that the mind is like a garden. People are like a garden. It takes a lot to grow, orchids and roses and all that other shit. You have to mind your garden, but weeds grow for free.
And they grow quickly.
Like bad thoughts and negativity, it grows without any inspiration. It's there.
It grows quickly too.
Yeah. And since it's so much harder to be positive and to do the right thing, people fall into that negative shit because it's so easy to be depressed. It's so easy to hate someone. But when you really think about it, it's like, yo, what the fuck is the difference? Because when you hear people talk about Trump, like, let's say, like, all right, Hogan, people hate Hogan for what, he did the rally and all that other shit. And he even made mention to, he's like, yo, people saying that I did the KKK rally or some shit. And he was saying how he just saw that, he wanted America to come together because he felt like, he was hearing that everybody felt like America was separated and all this other shit. And he wants it to come together. Now the con man is on that. The con man is on that, but he's not doing it. But everybody's saying the same thing.
The funny thing is with Hogan, and if he was, and I wish that people like him would actually do their research. America has never been a united country.
No.
I think the only time that they got together was after 9/11.
And that was to go hate on another race of people.
Right, and that was to literally hate on anybody who looked like they were Muslim.
Yeah. No, it wasn't even like a fucking good coming together.
Right.
Let's stop hating each other and let's hate this one person, this one group.
Right. COVID. Oh, let's all hate the Asians.
Yeah. Vietnam.
Like the only time the United States tries to be together is if they're gonna hate on one nationality, on one race. like right now, migrants. And I love it how everybody portrays migrants as Hispanics. No, people. There was a lot of Europeans who came through Mexico. You guys literally don't know shit. When the media, especially Fox News, when they take pictures of migrants, they only take pictures of the Hispanics. You know how many undocumented Europeans are in this country? Let me break it down to you. Trump's own wife, Melania, was an undocumented illegal immigrant. Elon Musk was an illegal immigrant. The only thing is that they have the same color, which is white.
Yep.
If Elon Musk was darker, it didn't matter if Elon Musk was a billionaire. People would say, I don't want him in my country. If Melania was darker, Trump would not have married her. And here's what I'm gonna break down to everybody. Trump's first wife, Ivanka. She had 3 kids by Trump, right? All 3 kids, right, are birthright babies. Because she was not a citizen of the United States when she got married to Donald Trump. Melania, Baron Trump, he is a birthright baby because, again, technically, she's not a citizen. Trump paid to get her citizenship. So if somebody really wanted to, if somebody in the FBI really wanted to, or somebody in Congress or whatever really wanted to, they would take her papers and and just be like, yo, these are falsified papers. Because they didn't go through the proper channels. So guess what, Melania, you're getting deported. But because she's white, she's not getting looked at. All these people are so dumb to believe this bullshit that Trump shows them. Obama deported more people than Trump. But did you see Obama make a show about it? You see, people, Trump makes a show about everything he does to make it seem like he's doing stuff. When he's not doing anything special.
Yeah.
The only thing he's doing is, Obama and Biden were like, you know what? We won't fuck with you guys if you guys are in church or I think in school. You know what I'm saying? Anywhere else we catch you. You're being deported. Trump signed a thing that even in churches and schools they can go get people, which is a scumbag move. But here's a funny part. Border crossings under Biden actually went down. But nobody says that. It's not even talked about in the media. It's mentioned here and there. Border crossings under Biden went down. Border crossings during Trump were at an all-time high. So, for those who don't know what the fuck you guys are thinking about, again, he conned you guys. He sold you guys a pipe dream. All right? He doesn't give you guys real statistics. He doesn't. Everything out his fucking mouth is a fucking lie. And you guys sit there and fucking eat it up. You do. And it's sad. Because I know some smart people who voted for Trump, and I'm sorry, I got to look at you sideways now. It's the facts. I got to look at you sideways now because I know he's a con man. I know he's not doing anything for me. He's not doing anything for you.
Yeah.
He's doing things for the top 1%. How do you guys want somebody to fix the economy when he ain't never been poor. He don't know what it is to actually dig himself out of shit.
Yeah.
Okay? For his 18th birthday, his daddy handed him $1 million. Motherfuckers, I wish my father on my 18th birthday could have handed me $1 million.
Shit.
Okay? This man owes millions in bank loans. Millions. So that whole thing about he's such a rich man, he's not. He's not that rich. He has his name. His name is the only thing that's associated with him that makes money.
Yeah.
That Trump hotels, good man. Trump hotels, the only reason that they're still in business is because he doesn't run them.
Yeah.
Before he did The Apprentice, and you can even go back to the people, the producers of the NBC show The Apprentice. Before they hired him to do The Apprentice, he was about to file for bankruptcy yet again. The Apprentice saved his life.
Shit, and they regret it too.
Yes, there's a report where the producers said, I regret having doing The Apprentice with him because I feel that I allowed him to lie even more to the American people. Think about that, people. And here's the thing is, a lot of these people that are magnuts, this is what I'm calling magnuts, you can tell them all these facts, and if he says no, they believe him. They do no type of research. People, you see this? You see this? You literally have all the information you need in the palm of your fucking hands. But most of you guys you'll look at TikTok to look at what the next pretty girl is doing, what stupid dance she's doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You won't look up actual facts. You won't Google what is a tariff. You guys won't Google that, but you'll Google stupid shit. Do you know the reason? I'm not a fan of paper straws. I fucking hate them. I'd rather not take straws. You know what I'm saying? But the reason why they had to go with paper straws is because plastic is not biodegradable. It gets thrown in the oceans.
Yeah.
You know, like the reason, like the bottles, think about this, the Poland Spring bottles, 10 years ago, right? They weren't as easy to crush as now. They weren't as flimsy as now.
Those things. You could fucking stop a boulder from rolling with those things back in the day.
You know what I'm saying? Now these things crush easily. You know what I'm saying? Guys, yeah, plastic is bad for our environment. And I get it. A lot of you people talking about, well, you know, when that shit happens, I won't be around. And that's a selfish way to think about it because you'll still have family members around. If you got kids, nieces, nephews, sons and daughters. So you don't care about you don't care about their future at all. You're just like Trump. You're a selfish son of a bitch. Yeah, Tyson. Bro, somebody told me, like I was telling Toe, my brother sent me something on TikTok. They sent me 2 links on TikTok talking about tariffs. And I look at the links and I see TikTok and I go, hey, stupid. I don't have TikTok. I'm not going to get my news source from TikTok. Like, I get it. TikTok is used by a lot of people. And a lot of them are poorly educated. If that's where you're getting your sources from, then maybe we need to reevaluate if you even need to do maybe we need to reevaluate if you're even smart enough to fucking drive a truck or anything because, bro, it's TikTok.
Yeah. A lot of that shit is bullshit.
Bro, every time I hear about TikTok is, oh, did you see the new dance phrase or dance craze on TikTok? Or a new challenge on TikTok? Or, hey, did you see that fine girl doing that stupid dance on TikTok?
Yep.
That's all I know about TikTok. TikTok is not a news media. Why would you get your news from there?
And everybody's an expert on TikTok. It was one time somebody said something on TikTok and they were like, oh, you could do this, this, and this. I said, you know what? Fuck it. Let me try it. I went there. I did this. I was like, bullshit. You can't do none of that. That's not even an option. Like, there was, there was one thing that I did. Like, I did it right while I was speaking. And I'm like, oh, the fucking, all the sales. All the TikTok sales. You get this for fucking $50. You get that for this. And I'm like, wait a minute. This shit during the fucking commercial.
TikTok shop?
During the commercial said this ice maker was $50. Why is it when it's in the cart, it's $125? My math has been the same math since I went to school.
Math is not math.
$125 is not $50. Like, I don't understand what the fuck is going on here. And they say, oh, use the coupons, 15%. Still, 15% of 125 is not $50. like, what the fuck is it? I know how much a can of corn costs. I did that class in school a couple times. But I don't know how much this ice maker costs. Because y'all telling me one thing and this shit telling me another. Fuck.
Bro, think about this. You'll see something on TikTok. You're not gonna lie. You'll hear about a girl getting 100 or 4 million, 100 or 400 million views for doing the dance, and because she got some big titties and a big ass, right? You hear that all the time, and this is the same place where you guys are getting your news information from.
Yep.
What's next? OF? You guys are gonna go to OF for your history lessons and your fucking news?
I go to OF for the articles. Yeah.
The articles?
The articles. They're masterpieces. I'm surprised no one won a Pulitzer yet.
And the funny thing is, OF was created for a lot of different purposes.
Yeah.
But what most people use it now for is it's porn. You know
when I found out that DJ Khaled had a OnlyFans, I'm like, the fuck? And then it's like, yeah, he shows his music there, he does this. I was like, oh, this man using it for other than porn? Like, that's smart. And then it's like, it was supposed to be that. I was like, oh, well, you fucked up. You put a paywall on something, people are gonna get naked.
Yeah, put it like this. I know a lot of chefs who used to do like cooking shows on OF. Because I think YouTube has some kind of restriction, so OF didn't have, like I think on YouTube you can't really like show like the name of the products or anything like that. Like I'm not too sure.
If you like, I think it's one of those you have to like clearly identify you're not being sponsored or some shit from some of these products.
Right.
Yeah,
there's some shit like that on OF. You don't have to do that.
Yeah.
I know. Was it bartenders who used to go on OF to teach people how to mix drinks? See? But now you tell somebody, oh yeah, I have an OF. They're like, wait, you doing porn?
Word. Shit.
That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? But you telling me you get your news information from TikTok. So I'm gonna tell people. So you also get what? Did you get your teaching degree from fucking OF too? Like, yo, let's cut the crap, yo. Come on, people.
Yeah, but some of these news outlets have been so discredited or like so one-sided that a lot of people don't believe.
I'm gonna be truthful. I'm gonna be truthful. And think hard about it. When was the first time you heard the phrase fake news?
1876. It was a Tuesday. Trump.
Exactly. Yeah. To discredit the people that were telling the truth about him.
And
so all the way back from 2016 or 2015, because he was running for the 2016 presidency.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Think about that, people. The first time you ever heard the fake news mantra was Trump.
Yeah. But then the news outlets that supported him jumped on the bandwagon.
Yeah, Fox News.
Everything was fake.
Fox News literally had to change their thing from a news affiliate to an entertainment affiliate, because after they got sued so much after COVID, the news network and what was that kid Carlson or whatever his fucking name, who's no longer on Fox News. Yeah. Whatever his name is, whatever. They got sued so much because of him and his misinformation that they changed their shit from a news affiliate to an entertainment thing. They no longer, they says Fox News, but when you look at when you go deep, when you scroll down, people, it says it's for entertainment purposes. So they're not even a real news outlet. Think about that, people. Fox News is not a real news outlet. But our Secretary of Defense was a host on Fox News. And, he wants to say that I got to laugh because the guy that Trump first appointed, General Milley, came out against Trump and said, yo, he's literally the stupidest motherfucker I've ever been in a debriefing with. That guy who Trump appointed him originally, and he was like, yo, this man is really stupid. You should not be voting for him. This idiot who served in the Coast Guard, who's never been a general or anything more than a fucking private or whatever, is now the Secretary of Defense and literally revoked that guy's credentials and stuff like that. Right. Yeah. And this guy literally is a rapist. Literally. He has like 3 rape cases against him. He's been married 3 times. Right? And on his chest, he has that tattoo that's very close to Sasquatch, the Nazi symbol shit.
Yeah.
Very close. Yeah. That's who our defense secretary is. And you know how he got that job? On his fucking knees sucking dick.
Sound like it. Shit.
All right. So like I tell people, I be, I'm a bit of a dick. So sometimes I be on G replying, and when I see people really sucking the orange wang, I'd be like, yo, my man, do me a favor, brush off your knees and wipe off your mouth. You're showing.
Word. So the rag, you're bleeding. Yeah.
Right. I still don't know how in this day and age so many people can be so misinformed.
Because people got lazy. Everything is done.
I tell people shit. Again, like I said before, not a big Biden fan, not a big Harris fan. But I know that motherfucker, he's a puppet. And I laugh because the one thing I hear a lot of these motherfuckers say is, oh, Trump can't be a puppet. He's a man. He's a man. He's not a man. He's not an alpha. So all you guys, people out there that think that Trump is an alpha, that motherfucker's not an alpha. Then he's a puppet. All right? Putin has he's Putin's puppet. He's Elon Musk's puppet. He's the guy who from Amazon, Bezos or whatever. He's whatever his name is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Trump is a puppet to them. All these billionaires are pulling Trump's strings. And we are just regular, we're regular average people. And you really think that he wants anything to do with y'all? Again, 2016, his tax break was for the rich. When COVID happened, who abused the PPP loans? Those very same companies he gave a tax breaks to. Think about that, people. You guys got conned. All right, it's like when you go to a magic show, and you believe that the what you're actually seeing is fucking magic. No, it's misdirection. Here, look at this hand. Look at this hand. Look at this hand. Meanwhile, you don't know where this hand is. So you guys got conned. You guys got conned. Thank you for putting an idiot in the presidency yet again for the second time. And by the way, your racism is showing. But enough about that. Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun.
But you know what the thing is though, like the title of this is called "People Don't Want You to Be You," and then I let you go because you know that's your passion about it. And I agree. This is a lot of fucking stupid people out here just fucking voting for people because they don't like somebody. And like I understand you may not like somebody, but their policies are what the policies and the people they're bringing is what's important when it comes to presidents. Because people didn't like, Clinton. People didn't like Bush. People didn't like Bernie Sanders and all that. But they would have they did what they did. And Clinton, we had a surplus in the economy. Bush, we went to fucking war.
We actually had a recession.
Yeah, we went to war and an attack and a recession.
Right, and then under Obama, we had us, and our economy went up under Obama,
and
then we had Trump, economy went down. We had Biden, economy went up. Every time we've had a Democratic as president, our economy does great. Anytime we have a Republican in our economy is not so great. And people, you can look that up. Okay, look it up.
And then so and it's just people they do this personal vendetta shit, and it's like Kamala Harris herself has nothing to do with your life. But if she would have been president, we wouldn't have to worry about first they're taking genders. There's only 2 genders now. They're taking LGBTQ, all the letters out of it. Now it's just LGB. They're taking them out of the sports and all that other stuff. Like so much shit that really doesn't make a country thrive is happening. But where is the shelters for the homeless? Where is the economy for the refugees? Like the plan for the refugees, or to build up the economy, or all this other shit that's happening. Where's that coming? There's no plans for that. We got Elon Musk doing the fucking Nazi symbol and the salute out there during the fucking rallies, and
we got Elon Musk trying to take control of the payments that are made via Social Security. Think about that, people. Elon Musk, who's an immigrant himself, who doesn't pay into Social Security. You and I pay into Social Security. Okay? He literally tried to hijack that. All right? And think about this. His group are all like 20-year-olds.
Yeah.
And they're all fucking like hackers. So to begin to off the back, the bunch of shady motherfuckers to begin with. I really don't understand how you guys literally see this in your face live and don't realize it. We went 16 years without plane crashes, bro. 16 years.
It was the safest fucking way to travel through plane.
And in his first 2 weeks or a week, we've had like 3 crashes. And he wanted to blame DEI on it. But meanwhile, You fire everybody, dude.
That was
Or at least try to fire everybody. And then blame that the pilots were DEI hires, and all the pilots, with the exception of one, which is a female, a white female at that, were all white. Every pilot was white.
yeah.
You worried about only two genders. Who gives a flying? I know a lot of people in the U.S. A lot of Christians want to say, "Oh no, we only got two genders." Let me tell you something. And if you're a Christian, I want you to listen, motherfuckers. There is something called the First Amendment. One of the lines in the First Amendment is freedom of religion.
Yeah.
The United States does not have an official religion. The United States also does not have an official language. So when you hear motherfucker talking in Spanish or in Chinese or in Portuguese, and you tell them, "Oh, you're in America, speak English," there's no official language, you dumb motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I really don't know anything. That tells me that a lot of you motherfuckers, like Trump said, he loves the poorly educated, and you motherfuckers are poorly educated. I don't care if you say, "Oh, but I have a college degree." If you voted for Trump, you're poorly educated. Either that or you're part of the 1%. And if you live in my area, you ain't part of the 1%.
People think though. They think they do. Because it's sad that a lot of the people that live in our areas believe in this man, and they think he's gonna do something that would, like, it's almost like we're living in a fucking war zone, and this guy's gonna just magically wave a wand, and everybody's life is gonna get better.
The funniest shit is all these Latinos who voted for this prick and are now being deported.
Yeah.
All right. There's a lady, I think she ran the Venezuelan constituents down in Florida or whatever, and she's on stage. "I love Trump. I love you, Trump." He brought her on stage, right? Last week, what was she doing? "Oh, he lied to us." No shit. That's what a con man does. A con man lies. As we would say in the hood, you got. Stupid.
Yeah. Idiot. No, yeah. And
it's mind-boggling how dumb people really are.
yeah.
And again, and I said this before off camera or whatever, and I'm gonna fuck a lot of people up with this. It should not be called common sense anymore, because it's not common. Because a lot of these motherfuckers don't have common sense. Sorry. So to me, it should be uncommon sense, because it's not common. So many people lack common sense. If it walks like a duck, it talks like a duck, acts like a duck, it's a fucking duck.
Yeah.
If this man lies all the fucking time, he's going to lie to you. He literally told people to his face after they voted for him, "Oh, I only used you to get my votes."
Yeah.
He lied to you guys, and you guys fell for it. Like it's mind-boggling to me how so many grown people can be lied to so easily, and they believe it.
No, it's fucking true. And the crazy shit is, like, I'm a firm believer. And after seeing Bush and Obama and living through Clinton, but not really knowing what's happening because I was still young with Clinton, but seeing Bush's second term after we got attacked, seeing Obama, and then seeing Biden and Trump, it's like the only way to truly affect the nation quickly is through negativity. So if we changed fast, it's because it's getting worse. Nothing gets better quick. And then it takes so long for stuff to get better that people don't even realize how much better they are now than they were before. And then they act like, oh, nothing happened under Obama. Like, yeah, wait a minute. People had healthcare that didn't, the economy.
I'm gonna break it. I'm gonna keep breaking it down.
Remember when gas was $5 a gallon? Now we're back down to 3 something. That was with Obama.
Right. Like I'm gonna break it down to people. All right. Bush let the banks do whatever the fuck they wanted. Obama came in and said, nah. We're gonna regulate you motherfuckers. Right? And also people fail to realize, so fail to remember, under Bush, we was headed to a recession. All right. And because he kept bailing out the banks. Obama put regulations. That way the banks couldn't fuck people over. Obama also put regulations against companies merging. All right. And here's what people don't understand. If you put regulations against companies merging, it stops them from merging. And then instead of having 5 companies that sell the same product, now you only got 3 or maybe 2. And now they can jack up the prices.
And there's a law against a monopoly. And that's how they get around it.
Right. And here's what your boy Trump did. When he went into office in 2016, the first thing he did was take that away. He didn't even again, and back in 2016, he didn't care about you guys. All he cared about was undoing everything that Obama did. And now, in this term that he's doing now, he don't care about you people. He's trying to do everything Biden did. The guy is just a fucking hater. He has no real policy. He has no idea what the fuck he's doing. All right? All he knows how to be is a narcissistic fucking cocksucker.
Yeah.
All right? Oh, well, you went against me, so now I'm just going to undo everything. He's a fucking little kid. All right? The simplest terms I'm going to put it is, we all know that kid that comes with the ball to play basketball, play football. And when he doesn't get picked, what does he do? He takes his ball and goes home crying. That's Trump. Trump is that little kid. All right? So you guys literally voted for a man-child. All right? He don't care about you guys. He just wants to undo everything Biden did. All the good that Biden did. Now, I know a lot of people was like, oh, but what good did Biden do? The last 2 years, the economy was as strong as it had been. Even going back to the Obama era. Think about that. Inflation was down to 2.4%.
Hold on, real quick. We got a special guest here. I thought this motherfucker wasn't gonna show up today. I thought he was too afraid to show up today.
How am I a special? You know what? Because we're still on the intro, Hoach. This is some bullshit. Like, how am I?
Nah, your name is on the intro.
No. It's on the logo.
And the show.
It's not even on the intro.
So maybe July 19th, maybe somebody else needs to go through.
You know what? I like the way you're thinking.
Show might have to go through a table.
Yeah, sure. What's going on?
And if Show's listening, yo, drive safe.
Yo, bro. To anyone that's driving out there, I just looked out that fucking window. Holy shit! Drive safe, be safe, because this shit is not stopping. And it's only getting fucking worse outside.
Right.
Roads are fucked up.
It's funny because I'm right next to my AC, so I hear the fucking, but it sounds like rain more than snow.
No, yeah, it's when I came home, it was like sleep. Like yo, on
I hate that. Either give me rain or give me snow. Don't give me sleep.
On Thursday. It was like daggers in my head. In the morning, it was like daggers, bro.
Well,
but yeah, all right. So Hoach was talking about
the economy and all that.
I was listening. I had to do some things before I got on.
No, that's fine. Nah, man, it's all right. You had to do some things. It's okay. But like I was saying, the average inflation rate is around 3%. At one point, it was down to 2.4. That happened under Biden, not under Trump. All right, you literally in Biden's terms in all 4 years, okay, especially the last 2 years, more jobs were created than at any point during Trump's first presidency. Okay, and people want to talk about shit in December. Okay, another 160,000 jobs were created. All right, now mind you, yes, the election did happen in November, but you gotta remember, Trump can't do nothing till he gets inaugurated, which is January 20th. All right, in December also they broke records for people signing up for the military, and everybody goes, "Oh, people did that because of Trump." No, you know why people did that? And I guarantee you, if you look into it, about 75% of those of kids of illegal parents who joined the military to protect their parents. All right. And actually, you can even look that up because I'm pretty sure there's fucking articles about that. So, guys, under Biden, this country got back to where they were under Obama. Okay. And in 2 weeks or 3 weeks, this man has all the executive fucking things he signed have been to dismantle anything that Biden did. But what happened to the gas? What happened to the eggs?
Oh, you mean everything he promised that he was going to fix? And immediately went to everything else?
Yeah, because he can't fix it.
Hold up, Hosh. Remember, it's not his fault that he set something in place that made other people mad, that made them go, fuck it, then we're going to do this. And he directly influenced Canada and Mexico to raise their prices, and that's why eggs are $20 for it's not his fault that he did that to Mexico, and Mexico responded. Mexico and Canada are not supposed to respond. They misunderstood him. He didn't mean to say that.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny about that? The current trade policies that we have in place right now in Canada with the US and Mexico and the US were done by Trump. Weren't done by Biden. Those policies, those percentages have not been changed because guess what? It's been benefiting all three countries. Okay, so when he says, "Oh, whoever brokered these deals did a bad job," look in the mirror, stupid. Or as Ray would say, pendejo.
It's funny because that's the first thing I heard. You fucking pendejo. Yeah, because even someone sent me the other day trying to explain DK how these tariffs are gonna be and all this, and I'm like, cool, yeah, keep going with that mentality because it was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be this is how we have the advantage. I'm like, how? We are now paying almost $20 for fucking eggs, and I wish it was a joke and like a hyperbole. Legit, bro. We bought, I think it was Thursday afternoon. We went to go fucking buy groceries. Bro, it's $15 a dozen with $100 purchase at Food Bazaar.
Oh, see, if you would have spent less, it would have been less.
Yeah. That's how. No, you legit had to be able to. You had to fucking buy that much in order to even get a pack of fucking eggs.
So because of everything is going up, so what you buy, a gallon of milk, and wait, you bought like 2 or 3 things, and that would have been $100 right there.
It's 12 can of soda, bag of chips, some salami, and
no, that's it. That's
$120.
Now, look, whoever told you the shit about tariffs, Ray, tell him to fucking call me. I'll break down the tariffs to him because obviously motherfuckers don't understand how a tariff actually works. And it's funny because there's a clip on YouTube where this guy was asking these MAGA guys about tariffs, right? And one of them was like, "Oh, I'm a store owner. I sell shirts and shit like that." And he goes, "Yeah, I'm happy for the tariffs or whatever." And then the guy that was interviewing had a guy who was an economist, and he goes, "No." He goes, "Think about this. If I raise my prices, right? So now you buy a shirt from me, and it costs you $20 to buy the shirt from me. Are you still going to sell it for $25 to the consumer?" And he goes, "No, to make money, I have to sell it to 30." He goes, "So who actually ends up paying? Who's paying the $30 then?" He goes, "The consumer." I go, "So the consumer actually pays for the tariffs." And the guy was like, "Oh shit, yeah, people. There's gonna be a lot of shits going around."
But he didn't mean to say that he was gonna fuck it up for everybody. He just meant to say that he wanted to fuck it up for everybody. He didn't mean to fuck it up for everybody. It was tough.
I just don't get how everybody. I just don't get how everybody doesn't realize that the people who left England to come here left to not be repressed by a government by the kings and the queens, which is why they put freedom of speech, freedom of religion. You know, come on, people. Again, there is no official religion in the United States.
But yo,
people.
listen, I'm just letting you know now that if you look it up, this all started with avocados. 2010, avocados were invented. 2014, you see the commercial, avocados from Mexico. You never,
Dude, I was having avocados back
no.
when
See,
I
that's
was
part of
growing
the
up.
brainwash.
Back
That's
in
part of the
1800s.
brainwash because everybody thinks that they were having avocados. That shit was fucking cucumbers or something. And yo, you go to Mexico. Go to Mexico. I guarantee you, people are like, "Oh, we didn't never had no avocados before. We was known for our carrots." And then boom, now all of a sudden avocados, and they fucked us up. Everybody lost their memories.
I was having
and
avocados.
everybody
in
lost
New
their
York.
memories, and then they watched the fucking the Sailor Moon cartoon because all of us was perverts as kids, and they start thinking that we had avocados when we was younger, and it fucked up our memories and it fucked up our belief system. And now all of a sudden Trump's fucking president, and he's a criminal. He can't vote, but he could be president. Thank you, avocado.
Do you like avocados?
No, I don't eat them. You know why I don't eat them? Because all of a sudden, out of nowhere, 2010 avocados from Mexico. You should eat them. Everybody should eat them. Why? Because they're a superfood. What makes them so super? They got fat in them. Wait, I thought having fat and shit was bad.
Good fat.
It's
Yeah,
good
good
fat.
fat.
Oh, good fat. Okay, it's like children now. That fat over there fucking crosses the street when it's not supposed to. This fat does his homework. Fuck you. Fat is fat. You know what the problem is? This is the problem. You know, this is the problem. All these they used to put fat in food back in the day to make it taste good. And then they said, "Oh, people are starting to get fucking fat, so you got to take the fat out." So they took the fat out and replaced it with sugar so that way it doesn't fuck up the taste. But sugar is killing us more than the fucking fat. And they said, "Oh, we need good fat now because fat is bad because we made it bad because we used to put fat in shit. So now we need avocados, and avocados have good fucking fat." That's like, oh, you have high cholesterol, but it's all right because you got the good high cholesterol. It's like, wait. Hold on, time out. How many different types of cholesterol I got in my body, and how many types of fat? There's 2 fats in the body. But in food,
you got 2 types of cholesterol.
There's fucking 2. There's only one fucking fat of food. It's fat. Fat. It's like
you got 2 types of cholesterol in your body.
Also, in food, there's multiple fats.
And you got ACDC and Bruce Springsteen.
Remember, you got trans fat, saturated fat, and then you just got basic fat.
No. First off, trans fat and saturated fat are all part of the fucking LGBT fat community.
Yeah. I know you was going that.
They're still fats, okay? Shit, don't let these people fool you.
Like
don't let these people fool you. The only way that true fucking weight loss works is you exert more calories than you intake. It doesn't matter about the fats, the fudge, the police. the avocados, the grapes, all that other
My
shit.
man said, "Don't let them fool you."
Word, I remember I was a scientist, a doctor, a fucking rocket scientist, a laser scientist. I used to have sharks with sharks on top of their heads that were riding lasers just because I was fucking bored. I killed James Bond in the 3rd book. So I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
So you remember you're the guy
Yes.
from Quantum Leap.
But you still haven't found how to find like a time to fall asleep though.
When you're as busy as me, Ray. You know what it is? Because you know what it is,
Ray,
Ray?
you gotta understand, if he's doing Quantum Leap, he's going from one body.
Yeah, you know what it is, Ray?
Got no time to sleep.
We haven't invented good sleep yet. It's just regular sleep. We haven't made bad sleep, and it's good sleep.
I was gonna say,
we got REM sleep, but you know what the funny thing is?
Yo.
You got to pay for REM sleep. They don't tell you that. You got to pay for REM sleep.
Nah. There's some good sleep.
You know how I finally had some good sleep today? Yo, I woke up legit for the first time in a minute.
So what's her name? What's the new baby mama?
Gloria.
No. Yeah, I woke motherfuckers. Yo, I legit woke up fucking drooling. I was like, oh shit.
Yo, bro. You want to know what's funny? Yesterday I went to a gender reveal for my cousin's she's having a baby.
Oh.
And I got home at like 11:45.
Gotcha.
We ate dinner. I'm watching the first episode of the new Dragon Ball Z show, when they turn into kids.
Yeah.
And I turn it off. It's like 1 something. And then I wake up, it's 2:00. I was like, all right, shit, let me go to bed. I fell asleep on the couch. I go to bed. I wake up, I'm like, damn, that was some good ass sleep. It's fucking 3:50.
I knew
it's 3:50, and I was like, damn, I gotta take the mean piss. I'm like rock hard. I gotta take a piss. I'm thinking I woke up and I was like, yo, this is the first time in a long time I got sleep. And it was like, nah, nigga, you just got laid down. That's you had a good lay down.
Tony's probably like, yo, it's probably like a good 6, 7 o'clock. Be like, yo, I could drink a cup of coffee right now. Oh wait, it's only 3:50. What the fuck?
My man said, yo, it's still dark outside.
No, I'm not gonna lie. That's happened to me like after a night of like drinking. That's like you'll go to bed after that next hour, and then it's like, oh, good.
Tell the truth. That's when I'm out drinking. I come back here. That's when I actually sleep for longer hours. My regular hours are 5 to 6 hours of sleep. But if I get, and I have to be buzzed, you know what I'm saying? Like I gotta be buzzed.
No, yeah.
That's when I can sleep a good 7 to 8. Either that or the only other time I'm sleeping 7 to 8 is I had a good milking.
Gotcha.
Yeah. You know what the problem is with me though? It's like I could sleep for like 14, 15 hours. If I tell myself like, yo, I got nothing to do tomorrow. Like let's say tomorrow it was a perfect world. It was a perfect world. And I'm like, yo, after this show, I'm like, shit, yo, tomorrow I ain't doing shit. I could wake up at 5:00 in the afternoon tomorrow.
I can't do that.
But because I'm like, I gotta wake up to go somewhere, my body's like, oh, you mean work? So good, you gonna go to sleep at 3? You need to wake up at 4. Nah, nigga, I can wake up at 9. No, 4 it is. Fuck you and everything you stand for. Like shit.
Yo, my body would definitely do that. That's like, okay, cool. I'm gonna put this alarm for maybe 7, 8 o'clock. Cool. 5 o'clock. Okay, we're awake. It's like I still got time. Nah, we're awake now. It's like fuck.
It's like when the Wayne's movie, Don't Be a Menace, or drinking. When he just pops out of nowhere, goes message. That's how I feel. I wake up, message. I'm like, this motherfucker. Dude, the other day, I fell asleep on my couch. My TV was watching me. I wasn't watching TV.
Yeah, thanks.
All right. Now, mind you, I'm on my couch. All of a sudden, I go, oh shit, what time is it? Bro, I fell asleep at 7 o'clock. Shit was 8:30. I felt like I was out for a day. And I was like, you know what? I'm not even gonna try to fight sleep. I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah.
Go to bed, 1 o'clock in the motherfucking morning, I wake up and I can't go back to sleep.
Nah, because you got a few good hours just connected. That's why. It's like when you fall into that moment that's just like, all right, cool, we're here.
I'm like, you motherfucker.
It's like that's it. You got those connected hours. Time to wake up now. It's like mother.
What connected hours? That shit was like an hour and a half of sleep.
Nah, but when you finally went to bed
on the couch, and I woke up and my hand is all like, because fucking, I fell asleep on it.
You know what's fucked up is when that happens to me. Like if I'm actually sleeping in my bed and I'll wake up to like my arm like kind of fucked up because it's like
numb. It's fucking numb.
I gotta just be like, fuck it, like just pay it no mind and keep sleeping. Because if I try to like wake it up, that's it. I'm awake.
I tell you one thing though, my nephew who lives with me learned the hard way. I told him, if you see me passed out on the couch, let me wake up. Don't wake me up. Don't wake me up. This motherfucker woke me up and I almost kicked him in his head.
Oh no.
And he's like, yo, dude. And he was like, yo, dude, I said, I told you don't wake me up. I said, that's my natural reaction when people wake me up. I'm punching or kicking. I go, if you see me on the couch and I'm like this, let me be. I will wake up and I will go to my bed, but don't wake me up. Because now I can't go back to sleep. Because why? Because you woke me up.
Well, yo, he needs that Aloe Black song, but the remix. Don't wake me up until I'm older.
But
don't wake me up.
The whole thing I don't understand is, like, why? Why? Yeah. Even if you wake me up, I should be able to go. Nah, my body's like, nah, motherfucker, we awake now.
Yeah. That shit happened once. I went to sleep and I woke up to use the bathroom. No lights was on, no nothing. I fucking went back to my bed and I was like, damn, I got mad energy right now. Like, you get that nervous energy. Like you start thinking. It's like, fuck.
That's the worst one, man.
Yeah.
I tell people, say, my brain always thinking. That's why, not for nothing, that's why I'm very good at my job. Because I when somebody's talking to me, I'm already thinking about 3-4 solutions. It's like chess. I'm like 3 or 4 moves ahead. So, but I literally have to make myself not think to go to bed.
Shit. The crazy shit is to go to bed, I have become an expert car washer, an expert woodworker. Because I can make a table out of, I don't have tools. I've never touched wood like that. I've made stuff,
You've
here and
never
there.
touched wood like that?
No, I caress it. I don't sand it and flatten it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't have the tools to do. But in my head right now, I can make a table. Like I'm about to go to Home Depot, get some plywood, and make me a custom made table to fit these TVs perfectly, and all this other shit because I seen it done at least for 300 hours. Just people making tables.
I was gonna say,
I'm
like, you tell me you can make the table for July 19th?
Yeah, I'm about
to buy the table,
dude. Like the soldering shit, I didn't get into, but I saw my uncle do the shit.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, but it's not fully connected.
Yeah,
but the thing is, I don't have the flux, and I figured out that's what it was. I figured out that like how he did it, because I've always seen. Let's give this motherfucker entrance because he got home safe.
Motherfucker.
Yo, fast.
Me, fuck that.
Are you good, my guy? Because
amazing.
Yeah, so I've always seen my uncle. He would clean the thing, dip the stuff in the flux while the soldering wire was on, and then put the solder on the tip of the soldering iron, and then put it on the thing, and it would melt. And I'm like, it's got to be the flux. And then I'm watching somebody do it. I'm like, okay, I get it.
That's my bad, because in my industry we do all that stuff. So when you said no, you said, oh, I got everything. So you had everything.
No, yeah, I just didn't have I had everything they sold at Harbor Freight. Yo, dude, not for nothing, this ironing shit cost me $4, and this shit cost me $2.
Yeah.
And I looked it up. I could use this for the jewelry, but I just bought more of these rings because I'm gonna put a bigger one on it because it's hard to connect it.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna change this one I'm gonna change that one too. Put a bigger one on there, so it will give me like an extra 1/4 inch. So that way, I could solder both of the motherfuckers, and you're gonna have to take my wrist off to get this shit out.
There you go.
Yeah, but yeah, bless you.
Thank you.
What was I saying before all that shit? Yeah, no, that's how I went to sleep.
So yeah, thinking about building the table.
Yeah, so dude, like I'm watching I'm looking at my car and I'm I'm like, all right, I don't need to clay this because there's no contaminants in the thing. It's just dirty. So I'm like, yo, they sell waterless car washes and blah blah blah. And I'm looking at it and I'm sitting there and I'm like, I'm about to get me the towels. I got this shit from Harbor Freight. This is glass cleaning towel. It's $2. I got the microfiber shit that I could do all this other stuff. I'm like, yo, I got the one thing that I need the one thing that people can't sell and I can't afford right now. Time. What'd you say, Show? A Korean?
A car wash.
Oh. I thought you meant I thought you were talking about a Korean woman. It's like, I could use that too, but I can't afford that.
She can display on the car.
No, but yo, dude, I found a car wash that you could go to and do it yourself. You know, they have them, you know, the brush and everything like that. Just you can't bring your own tools and shit. I found one. I don't have the time to go. But dude, I'm telling you, thank God I didn't. You can't put how to do porn in YouTube because otherwise I'm like, yo, the podcast is now went to Pornhub and join my OnlyFans because now I'm an expert at this.
I mean, you don't need that to learn how to do porn.
No, not to have sex. I'm talking about like to make, like you know, the fucking profit off of all this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. I was like,
I understood. I speak toe.
At least
he wants porn money.
Me and Hutch were like, what's going on, Show? How was that battle outside? Because
so far, it looks like about 6 inches, maybe.
Okay.
That's what she said. I'm sorry.
I didn't feel the drive in that shit though. It looked
terrible. The problem is New Jersey messed us up, bro. They didn't put 1 gram of salt on the floor,
bro. Because yeah, I was talking to my cousins about it earlier. It felt like they didn't know snow was coming. Meanwhile, it's been said for the whole fucking week. The storm is coming. The storm is coming.
Dude, it looked like it snowed when I was going to my pops. There was so much salt on the ground.
No, here it was. But in Jersey, it felt like they did not give a fuck. They were just like,
"Nope, fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's a Saturday. I should be home."
Bro, it was, and it's crazy because it started to like there was a little bit of like flakes when I was coming back from urgent care. It felt like it was gonna start already, so I was like, "Oh, okay, let me get home ASAP because I don't want to be stuck in this shit." So
I thought you was gonna be at the show.
Yeah, so unfortunately, I had to pull out because of this fucking weather. My asthma was kicking my ass this morning.
You're gonna have to start seeing these women in this weather so you can pull out more often.
Yep.
That's why I was like, "Is there another word I could use?" It's like, "No, I gotta just fucking say pull out." But yeah, unfortunately, I could not.
What's another word you can use? I had a no-show.
That feels more. I feel fucked up saying no-show, but I had to unfortunately pull out from the event. Because
again, you didn't have
to. You could have always said that. You could have always said, "Unfortunately, I couldn't come."
You could have just said, "Unfortunately, I couldn't make the show."
So I couldn't appear at the show today.
There you go.
Bravo.
I couldn't appear at the show today due to my asthma flaring up like crazy. So I had to make a nice trip to urgent care, get me the steroid, and now we're on that again.
Yeah, that's no good.
He finally admitted he's on steroids, yeah. Fuck.
Show, I'm on the steroid that gives no results though. I'm not getting jacked up and like
because steroids doesn't give you muscle. Steroids just heals you.
Well, the steroids when it comes to asthma is supposed to expand your lungs.
Yeah, that's all it really. This one does. Yeah,
but it doesn't expand your horizons.
No, it's not.
You got the nebulizer.
Yeah. That's how I knew I was bad because I used it while I woke up and I was like, it's helping, but it's not. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna need something stronger. So.
Gotta go to the
Yeah, so I don't.
My man said I started with something nice and light. Gotta go.
Mhm.
That's I gotta go stronger.
I need hard liquor.
That's right.
Oh shit.
Hey, Ron.
Ray, just from one asthmatic to another, if you're ever in a pinch, straight black coffee.
Yeah, I've actually. Yep. It's the craziest thing because you would think, yeah, what was I getting?
You would think the caffeine would fuck, but
No,
no.
yeah, it works. It works.
For some reason, it works.
Yeah, bro. I trust me. They gave me everything when I was younger. That once they sent me from Ecuador, the fucking pure cacao from over there.
They sent you cocaine?
No,
Oh,
Cacao
cacao.
is chocolate.
cacao,
My bad.
chocolate.
My bad.
So
Cacao is
you're
chocolate.
supposed to, yeah, you're supposed to mix a little bit of that with the black coffee, bro. That shit. When I tell you the phlegm, I saw all different colors.
Anger.
Fucking bro. Anything you have that's like blocking your passageway, that shit was coming out.
You got flame.
So, but unfortunately now, due to our restrictions, you can't send a lot of shit anymore from foreign countries.
You know what? You know what you didn't use
But
because it's not real? Avocados.
Mhm.
Supposed to be a superfood, Ray.
I know, and I have avocados in the house. That doesn't help me with this.
Because it's not a superfood.
Oh my god! Also, I love how that's the one we bring up is just from Mexico. It's like all the avocados we used to get were either from PR or DR. So the avocado.
More lies.
What do you
More
mean?
lies. The women come from DR, and the flavor comes from Puerto Rico.
I was gonna say if Hutch just walks into camera with avocado right now, it'd be funny. Because it looked like you looked to the side like, what's this?
I'm having something to drink, so I just don't want to drink on screen.
Oh, okay.
Oh, come on.
Boo.
Grown ass man.
Now Hutch being like, I don't want to encourage underage. It's like, motherfucker, we
Oh no, it's because I'm drinking straight from the bottle.
Oh,
Oh, you
we
sound like
all
he's
done
drinking.
that before. It's okay.
Oh, I thought he was
The best time to drink is straight from the bottle.
Oh my god.
You know, I don't want to see people going. Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on. We men. We all
Word.
drink from the bottle.
Oh, since Show is here,
Uh-oh.
I gotta make the announcement so Show knows.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Next week, I am not gonna be on the show.
It does.
I'm choosing that to try to get some sleep and do all this other stuff. So there will be some shows next week. I don't know if everybody's gonna be on everything. I know Cap said that he'll do the comic book one. So I don't know if you guys want to do the Raw, or the sports next week or something like that. But
Yeah. I think we're trying to figure out something for sports. I know Gigi wants to do streams on her thing next week for at least for Monday and Friday. So we'll probably jump over there. Jump on for a Raw watch along over on Gigi's thing so she can start getting used to streaming as well. But
okay.
We'll plug accordingly. So just check. If you haven't already, make sure you're following us on the social media so that way you know when we're live. So.
I mean, yeah, Ray, will you be able to help Cap with the?
Yeah, I should be free.
I don't think he knows my
I can set it up. Like the same link that you got now is the same link you would use on Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
I can help out Cap on Tuesday.
Because one of the topics he wants to talk about is the lineage. Because yesterday we spoke about the Black Captain America, and he's like, all right, so this is the actual story of why Sam Wilson was able to be Captain America.
Got you.
And he wants to explain that because people take it as they just gave Captain America to a black guy. And it's like, no, this is what happened. So he wants to explain those lineages so people are not misinformed with stuff like that, make ignorant fucking decisions based off of people of color.
Got you. No worries.
So and the sports, pretty sure you guys are gonna be talking about the Super Bowl.
Damn.
And tonight is also Duplessis versus Strickland.
Oh, is it?
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, the Knicks just got bitch.
Yeah, they got mollywopped. 131 to 104.
You lose.
But let's be honest, the Celtics are like the Chiefs. The fucking refs are cheating. They don't have nobody. They're not really that good. But yeah. So I don't know if y'all gonna do the toe on the show next week or whatever. Just I gotta know so I can put the thumbnails out. But I'm letting Show know so that way he can promise that he'll be there. Yeah.
And not show up.
Oh, fuck you, Mama Webble. Marty Cone, Mama Pinga.
I'll be there.
Well, Show, if we send you a link, just know we're live. That's
Yeah, just Show, say it like Michael Jackson though.
I'll be there. Monday. Let me know because I'm off.
Yeah, so Monday more than likely will be over
That means you definitely not showing up on
Monday. More than likely
Got
will
it.
be over at Gigi's Twitch. So we'll send you the link. If
So-
not, I'll talk to her.
So we
What we doing?
starting when I come back, I can pair her restream to mine.
No,
So
yeah,
whatever we
that
stream
works.
would go on to her channel also. So
Yeah,
if that's what she wants to do, we could do that.
that works. I think she just wanted to like try it out so she can also
Yeah.
see how it is. So we'll talk with her and see what the plan is. So that way, boom, she could get some content out there too.
Yeah, the only channel I'm not gonna pair is Shows because show up. You motherfucker. You dirty rat. Plus, you didn't give me the fucking link to it.
Oh wait, tell what you're drinking because I want to bring back.
I'm bringing the yellow, the actual superfood, the Yoo-hoo.
Okay,
You know
so
why?
just to
Because
remind
this tells you straight out. Who you talking to? You-hoo, You-hoo, nigga.
no, just to remind everyone that I learned on the podcast. 'Cause I was like, wait, isn't you chocolate milk?
It is.
It isn't.
It's a chocolate drink.
No, it's not. It's chocolate
Yeah.
drink. It's
It's
not
not milk.
chocolate milk. There's no milk in Yoo-hoo.
This
I
is
could
like
have sworn there was milk.
chocolate and water.
No.
It's 99% fat and caffeinated free, gluten free. It's good for you. Good source of
Caffeinated
vitamin.
free, gluten free. What does it
Yeah,
have? though? How much sugar
Vitamin-
does it have?
Nothing.
It's a lot of sugar.
What do you mean nothing? There's a lot of
million.
sugar.
But there's vitamin C, calcium, iron,
How many
potassium,
grams
vitamin
of sugar?
A, riboflavin,
Yeah.
which is good for you,
Look at that.
Okay, how many grams of sugar?
Riboflavin.
niacane,
Gigi,
which not to be confused with
Yeah.
nicotine. What up, Gigi? And phosphorus.
I'm looking up how many grams of sugar in a you.
Nigga, I just
For
told you it's
phosphorus.
52%. It's 33 grams.
Oh, that's what I was asking. You're not telling us how many. I was like, there's a lot.
You're not
Serve.
listening. I said that shit first, and then I told you there's riboflavin in it.
Right.
Look, Gigi's here.
Wait, a serving. And there's about 1,000 servings in that bottle.
This is one serving.
It says one serving?
One serving.
Oh, shit.
This is a can show. This isn't a
Yeah.
bottle. This is even 11 ounces, not even a 12-ounce can. You see that shit? Gotta get you.
It's the baby shit.
I was gonna say, show how many servings you think are in cans, bro?
You never know.
unless it's a tall boy, then has multiple servings. But the regular 12-ounce can, you're not getting much in that.
Shit. Not like an avocado.
Oh my god, here we go with the avocado. Yo, what did an avocado do to you that you just have this hate for
I
avocado?
lied.
Did you accidentally bite onto the fucking like pit?
Oh,
Is that what it
listen,
is?
there was a chick
Okay,
that I'm not gonna lie to you.
okay,
I wanted to fuck.
okay,
And we got Spanish food. We
okay.
got white
Mm.
rice and chicken and all that. She
Deli.
pulled out an avocado from her refrigerator. She
Hey,
cut it up.
love.
She put it in the rice. I'm eating. I'm like, oh, it's not bad. Like it's a different taste. Whatever.
Okay.
Then I go, wait a minute. I don't feel super. This didn't give me a jolt of energy. I'm not rock hard right now. This bitch's titties in my face. What's going on here? You lied to me. You are a fucking liar, sir. And ever since that day, never trusted the government. I never trusted the
Wait
pharmacies.
a second.
I never trusted all
That
these
doesn't
commercials.
work still.
Time out,
And
time out,
liar, I
time
never
out.
felt super in my
He
life.
said it doesn't work still.
Yeah, when I went to get my blood tested, everything was so perfect. Nothing changed. It wasn't better than perfect. Bullshit.
Mm.
Bullshit.
Um,
I drank water. It made me gain weight. That's not happening. No. Water kills people. I am the true genius of the sky here. I know what the fuck's happening. Don't let these people lie to you. Shit. Don't let them lie to you. See that? Bullshit. 72 fucking brands of water all come from the same place. Fucking springs. You can't get that shit from the ocean.
From the fountain.
Yeah, I did. Drink the water from the ocean. Watch what happens.
It's gonna be salty as fuck.
Yeah,
Nah,
but there
you
ain't no
die.
sugar in the water in the ocean. But you'll die if you drink the fucking water in the ocean.
Yep.
Water is an water is not a conductor of electricity. But the water that comes out your bottle is, because it mixes with the impurities of the fucking world. See that? You gotta get distilled water. And distilled, that shit ain't good for you because it doesn't fucking do nothing but hydrate you.
Wait, isn't that the point? You need to be hydrated?
No.
How?
Shit.
The point is hydration.
I'm gonna say that's toe logic. I can't explain toe logic.
Okay.
Hydration. Everything
much.
hydrates you.
Not necessarily.
Yeah. Your piss will hydrate you.
Great.
You want to test that theory out?
There's people that drink their piss.
I know. I'm just saying. You want to test
And
the
they're
theory
still
out?
living. There's
I don't
people
know
that
how
drink
long.
nothing but soda all day. Still living. But you know who's not living? All those people that had all the goddamn avocados.
Where are these deaths by avocado?
Biggest Loser. Look it up. That dude was eating avocados and all his other vegetables and fruits that were man-made here with insecticides and pesticides and pesticides and all the other sides. And he had a heart attack aside.
Just because of the avocados?
Yep. Because it was
Nothing
super.
else
Because
he
it
was
was
doing.
super.
Nothing else he was doing that might have caused that situation.
Nope.
It
He was
avocado.
perfectly healthy. He was perfectly healthy. By the standards of America, he had a six-pack. He was perfectly fucking healthy.
I've seen.
Because the way you look is more important than what your fucking health is. If you just so happen to have a beer belly, you are gonna die. If you have a six-pack, you are gonna live. That's the way that America works. That's why when they say something super, I say bullshit. Bullshit. And then there's a big-ass seed in it. You're telling me that big-ass seed makes that little bit of a fucking fruit? And this is super?
Yep.
Come on now. When
no,
watermelon,
time out.
one little bit of itty bitty black seed makes a whole watermelon that's 20 pounds. But that big ass seed makes a little bitch ass avocado shell.
There's a lot of
Yeah,
seeds
but
in watermelon.
one seed makes one watermelon, and one watermelon makes multiple watermelons. That's super to me.
Perfect.
Super duper to me, and it tastes good.
Avocado tastes good too.
No, it don't. Don't lie to yourself.
What do you mean?
It tastes like melted butter
Mm.
inside of hummus.
You just made it sound delicious. What?
I was like, I don't think you're selling the not goodness of an avocado.
No, because listen, don't get it twisted. Butter's alright, but when you put butter on popcorn, it melts the popcorn. You ever notice that the butter that you put on popcorn is supposed to be that the powdered butter? You go to the movie theater, they have that powdered shit. Like, you ever get a popcorn maker? They have the butter that's in there. You put it on there. When it pops, it connects to the butter.
Yeah.
If you melt actual butter,
Mm-hmm.
that shit ain't gonna do nothing. It's special butter that they put on the fucking popcorn after they already put the powder on it.
Well, yeah, the flavoring that they.
Remember, I am a motherfucking expert. I don't sleep. And I don't watch TikTok. So I know shit. See, Mr. Loki's getting lit off knowledge. Knowledge. Super fucking knowledge.
So avocados.
Yeah.
Delicious.
And you know what? All those people that voted for Trump is the reason why the avocados is superfood. Right, Gigi? She knows.
Hold on. I'm cold.
Me too.
Look like you about to go rob somebody.
Right. With the mask
Like,
on.
cold.
She about to go fight somebody.
I had the window
That
open in
is.
this room and it's cold.
Oh, I can imagine.
So yeah, I just closed the window now. Like, I'm just waiting for it to get warm. Avocados are amazing.
See?
Yeah,
Avocados
amazingly
are-
cool.
No. Amazingly good. Not amazingly bad. Doesn't kill people. You're who kills more people than anybody else with all that fucking sugar in there.
But
I don't know.
33% DK.
DK. Oh, the sugar that's in fruit is healthier. This is good sugar, and this is good fat. Remember the good ones?
There is a good thing. It's good sugar.
Yeah,
Good fat.
it's good because we need to sell it more because we
Mm-hmm.
raised the prices.
No, it's not
It
that.
wasn't that good of a fat
Yeah,
when it was 17 cents an avocado. But now that it's $14 an avocado, that's the best fat you're gonna get. It's super now.
Yeah, it's super expensive.
Listen, yo, Hodge is sitting there quiet because he knows the economy like I do.
Stop.
He has a business major, and I'm majorly
I
into
just
business.
got on here. You're making me want to sign off. Don't
Mm-hmm.
stop.
Well, hold on, wait. First off, don't sign nothing that you don't read. That's a lesson to everybody. Don't sign nothing that you haven't read fully yet.
I feel like we've all done that at least once. I just like
Listen, I don't read
be
shit.
fine.
I do
I
that
wait for the
all
movie to
time
come
when I'm
out.
trying to read the terms and conditions of my Xbox.
I was gonna say, yeah, if we actually read those, it'd be like, oh, so we just signed their lives away. Cool.
Word.
Bueno, it is what it is.
Which is funny because I just started playing WWE 2K24. It's alright.
Which apparently Captain Lou Albano is gonna be in 25 as a manager
That'd be cool.
because he used to manage the head shrinkers. No, the Wild Samoans. And
Mhm.
Mr. Fuji, I think, is coming back too because of Yoko.
Man, he should have been back a long
Nice.
time ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would never get over the fact that Mr. Fuji's 6'1". Mr.
Wait, what?
Fuji is 6'1".
Yeah. Well, he was.
Yo, man, he always
Yeah.
looked dumb
So
small.
imagine that, Mr. Fuji.
He's taller than me. He's taller than me. But he always looks so small next to.
Now imagine how
Damn.
big wrestlers were back in the day. Shit. Yeah.
Wow.
Put that in your avocado and smoke it.
Oh, here we go again with the avocado. That's gonna be the new title of the episode, just avocado. Today's discussion is brought to you by avocados.
Well, it's gonna be titled.
Mexico. They gotta be
Yeah,
from
it's
Mexico,
gonna be
though.
it's gonna be titled "Fuck Trump" and avocados ain't no super shit. No, but yeah,
Oh, I had too much. Huh?
Tyson said avocados are the best thing ever. You clearly have not seen Tiffany Stratton or any of the women wrestlers in WWE.
I'm pretty
Or
sure
in AEW.
she eats avocados.
Yep.
Well, that's her fault. Not we never said she was perfect. Everybody has their faults. We look past them
Wait a
sometimes.
second, you telling us we're faulty for eating avocado? That's fucked up.
I'm just saying, you're not perfect.
Listen, let's just go
Can
back.
we move on to a different subject?
Okay, show's not gonna be here next week either.
Yeah.
Let's just go back to
Yes.
Tiffany Stratton
Okay.
and her promo with Charlotte. Yeah, again, how placid does Charlotte look?
Listen, it's not even that. It's that Charlotte's getting old.
How old is she?
Well,
Something?
it depends. If you're talking about the plastic in her body, it's like 2-3 years old. If you're talking about her actual lifespan, she's got to be like what, 40?
No, because I'm 40. She's not older than me. She's younger.
Yeah, and she looks older than you.
She's
By a
38.
lot.
Viste?
I would have. Oh shit! I thought it said 75. I was like, Becky Lynch is 75, but her father's 75. Ric Flair.
Okay, I was gonna say, wait a second, what?
So she was born in 1986. Damn, she's not. You
She's
see,
not that much older than me. I mean, younger than me.
she's not that much older than me either. But I'm just saying, like that's a bad look for 38. Becky is 38, and Becky
bro,
don't look 38.
Becky hasn't had all that plastic
This
surgery.
is true. When you touch your face, like Seth Rollins looks like he's 58, but he's 38 also.
Well, I mean, some of the stuff that Charlotte had to do was, I mean,
She broke her nose or something. Like it was like a reconstruction or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I also think that most of the reason why she looks like is because she got too damn skinny too fast or the wrong way. Because, like I said, it's too much. Like when you get the skeleton face, like your body's worn out, like it's eating itself type shit. Sometimes for people, not just women,
No, I mean,
not just
you're
men.
right. Before she got hurt and left,
Yeah.
she had a little bit
Yeah.
more meat on her bone than she
Some
does
people
now.
do not look good as a skeleton. You need some meat on your bone. She needs a little bit more meat on her bones.
I mean, she's been divorced for a couple months now, so she hasn't been eating some arroz con gandule or algo así.
Your word.
Sí.
That's probably what it was. She was getting a booty and she's like,
I don't think she ever was getting the booty.
Nah, with all them avocados, the superfood, you would think something would happen, right? Nah, but yeah.
Listen, bro. I just saw that and I'm like, dude, you look bad.
Yeah. She looks older.
Telling you, certain people
Like,
don't
don't get
age
me wrong.
well.
I know. Well, not all. The majority of them don't age well. You're right. But Trish Stratus still looks
I
good.
mean, that's fucking.
She's Canadian.
That's true.
I mean,
Yo, dude, but look
she's
at that.
eating a Canadian bacon.
Look at that compared to now.
Yeah, like she has muscles and stuff like that. I look at her now and I'm like, yo, it's a skeleton.
Even-
No, but look at her face though. Like her cheeks are not as pronounced because the rest of her face is full.
Yeah. Even she did an episode of Sheamus's of that show he does, Celtic Warrior Workouts.
Yeah.
While she was out with injury, and this was like maybe 5-ish months ago, 5-6 months ago,
Right.
and her face was still different. Like her body was, you could tell she got toned, but her face was still like it was before she left. So I feel like she might have done. She had to do something.
She probably did some more surgery to her face to try to look younger.
Probably not even surgery. It's just probably a certain type of Botox.
Botox?
Yeah. Which is crazy though, because like I get it. Again, it's all unfortunately when it comes to wrestling too. You start to have that mentality of, oh, do you look young enough? Do you look good enough? Again, that happens. Body dysmorphia, unfortunately, is 90% of wrestling. A lot of the workers you hear,
Yeah.
and this dude, Alex Shelley, talked about it a lot. And that dude, you look at him, he's fucking bro. He's jacked. Like he's the one that's giving a lot of these workers what workouts to do, what they should be eating, all this and that, and he still doesn't think he's looks good enough. So
Well,
like,
that's only because of his height.
no, bro. But it's
No. I'm not saying like we don't think he looks good because of his height. He don't think he looks good because of his height. Like when you're a certain size and you walk around fucking giants, you feel small next to him.
Yeah.
So no matter how big you are, you're gonna feel small, and that's where the insecurity comes.
Just look at Mr. Fuji. I didn't think he was fucking 6'1".
But you don't say because if you're standing around people your size, you get a good idea of how big you are to them. Like I'm not gonna lie, there was a time when I was working out and I was trying not to lose weight because I have a problem with being that small.
No.
Like I can't be 100. I think I would be depressed if I was 125 pounds. But then when I stand next to people who are 6'5", 300 pounds, I'm like, okay, I feel normal compared to y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's the perception of other people. He's living in a world of giants.
No.
And was he 5'9", 5'10"?
Give or take, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I wouldn't blame him.
No, but this is wrestlers in general though. The body dysmorphia is always going to be a thing. So that's why if that's the case, possibly why she decided to do whatever she did to her face, and again to enhance. It's the fucked up part of it.
I think what she did to her face was before. I think her getting skinny just made that more apparent. Make sense? Like when you fill your cheeks up, when your face is full, it's a little enhancement. But when you drop so much weight, now your face becomes sucked in. Whatever you put there becomes even more like featured, and then it sticks out even more. You know, so that's it. That's why, like, when bodybuilders, they need to look bigger, they actually drop weight and become more vascular, and you have the veins and all, because that gives the perception of it being bigger. You know what I'm saying? So whatever she did to enhance herself, when she got smaller, that shit just became more of noticeable.
No, you're right. I look at her now and I'm just like, ugh.
I mean,
Yeah, girl, and like Gigi said, yeah, she is older, but still, I'm just like, it's like, yo, they don't look good at all.
yeah. But I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty sure throughout the years, if she can maintain from being hurt and actually, have a actual run in the thing, she'll go back to normal. Because if you notice, a lot of people come out of injury and they're fucking looking like Adonises, and then they fucking work for a little while, and you see like they can't keep up with their workout, they can't keep up with their nutrition. They get they're not as toned as they were before. Like look at Sheamus when he came back fat, and then he got ripped because he was working out a lot. Now he's looking like the normal Sheamus. He got a little Chicho's back or whatever the fuck, but he's still strong, but he's not as ripped as he was before. Touch my shit.
No, you're right. But listen, I just saw the interview and I was like, ew.
Oh no, I get you.
Where
Now
is
it's just.
my? Oh, there.
Now I got a question for you guys because you guys don't follow it more in depth than I do. What's up with all these releases from the WWE?
It's weird because usually the unfortunate scenario with WWE, they usually do the after WrestleMania cuts because budgets. Unfortunately, budget cuts are always going to be a thing with wrestling. I'm assuming, unfortunately, this is more of a, let's have our numbers look better for the first quarter. If we subsidize, it averages out the numbers. So unfortunately, I guess this is, hey, if we have no idea for you for the next few months, might as well cut you now. Unfortunately,
And a lot of those people they didn't have anything for.
And like I said, I can understand with with a couple of those people like the Authors of Pain and the OC or whatever.
But that's the thing; it sucks because it's like a lot of these people. I'm just like, you couldn't do anything with. Like you just had Sonya Deville, Zoe Stark, and fucking yeah, you had them dominate in the Rumble. You couldn't do anything with them. Like that one was weird.
You cut the Deville, but you keep Starks and
really.
And then what are we gonna do with them now? We're just gonna leave them as a tag team.
It's like it's and then you fire, and it's funny because I can't remember who brought up Isla and Alba Fire this week. It was you, right? Yeah, I was like, we just talked about them this week, and I was like, I have no clue what's happening. And they fire Isla Dawn. I'm like, so are they gonna keep Alba Fire? Are they gonna release her as well? Cedric Alexander, it's weird because it's just like you. I remember when they did the release last year when they were cutting a bunch of people. I think accidentally someone just put it out there that Cedric was also, and the reaction it got, it was like, oh, people wanted him to be able to be back on the indies and stuff. So I feel like he, out of the whole group, he's gonna be okay. Like he's gonna be on the independents, killing it like shit. I got ideas. I was just like,
I'm pretty sure Call and Lugato's a part of
they're gonna be booked instantly back in Japan. Scott D'Amore already put out a tweet, and he's running his own promotion in Canada. They're gonna be there heavily. Yeah.
Oh, really?
I don't see them not going to AEW again. The only thing is because I saw a lot of people were instantly like, "Oh, Cedric's probably gonna go be with the Hurt Syndicate." I don't know if a lot of people remember what's her name? Oh my god, I forgot her name. Jesus Christ. Big Swole.
Yeah.
The whole issue between Big Swole and Big Swole is still married to Cedric Alexander. So I don't know if Cedric is as cool with AEW management as the other members of the Hurt Syndicate. So I don't know if that's even a possibility or something he would be interested in doing. So yeah, because that's the first thing I saw a lot of people, and I'm just like, I don't know. I don't see him saying no either if a deal is thrown out there. But there's a lot of interest. Like, man, imagine on the independents right now, there's so many matches people want to book. Like he's about to kill it in the Carolina scene again. Like there's so many matches that they want to book in North Carolina.
Yo, Tyson, everybody here would be drunk if that happened. Not to cut you off. He said, take a drink every time
we'd be
Tom mentions
fucked up.
avocado.
We'd be fucked up because they'll do it on purpose by that point.
Yeah.
Like avocado with the avocados.
I wouldn't drink your avocado juice.
See, we'd have to drink again. But yeah, who else? Unfortunately, so
to me, in that list, the biggest surprise to me is Isla Dawn because her and Abba Fire was just in a story with the tag team titles.
That to me was just like, okay, so this is to me. I feel fucked up for Blair Davenport. Well, she's another one.
Yeah,
that you
too.
Just send up. Yeah. You do the draft, and then do nothing with her. Like she's another Dijak.
Right. So good.
Like you do another Dijak scenario that's like, oh yeah, we're gonna send you the Raw.
Right, you bring her up from NXT and then you fucking cut her.
What was the point? Like,
and look, fucking, they cut Cora J. She's already showed up in TNA.
Well, no, she's still with the company, but she's doing the crossover storyline, so she's technically still with NXT.
Are you unaware that TNA and NXT have a partnership going on?
To me, it's always stupid, but
I don't think it's stupid because it gives both of them like an additional platform to show off.
So the problem with this though now is that a lot of these people I could have seen showing up in TNA.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's awkward because like, I could have seen Cedric Alexander showing up and killing it in TNA right now, and now I don't know what's gonna happen. Like I could have seen them killing it in TNA. I could have seen the Good Brothers just showing up and having a run in TNA
That's
again.
weird. Like, why wouldn't you be like, yo, do you want to work for TNA? You have a partnership.
See, to me, with the Cora J thing is weird because, like, I was on IG and it said that she was, released. So I mean, maybe I read that wrong, but
it's a lot of things with this that's just like, and the fucked up thing is that with how it looks, this probably isn't the end of the list of the people that are being released because they usually release a good amount when it comes to those budget cuts. So it's like we still might be seeing more, and I hope I'm wrong because I saw something earlier where one of the unfortunate names that were being mentioned that possibly could be added to the list is fucking Carmelo. I'm like, holy shit. Like they fire him. It's just like, so what are you guys doing? Like
making room for John Cena.
How do we finally give you guys like, oh shit, everything's going the right direction, all this, and then you're gonna just start firing people that it's like, what? Which the issue is it's also like fuck. At the same time, it's like they're making room, unfortunately, because they are signing a bunch of new people. They're adding people to the roster. It's an unfortunate scenario when it comes to when they have to do these releases. Hey, the AOP one and Paul Ellering. I feel bad for Paul Ellering because I'm like, damn, you can't just like have him as a coach or anything for like the PC. Let him be a producer or something. Like fire Paul Ellering. That was weird to me.
Maybe he wasn't doing much backstage. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how do you not find something for him to do, even if you don't want him to be a TV role? You know, like having guys like that again have been around since shit. What was Ellering in the 70s, 80s era of wrestling?
Yeah.
70s, because he was, I would say early 80s, because I remember him always being the manager for
Yeah,
the
so I'm
Legion
saying
of
like
Doom.
that guy has so much like just he has more knowledge than a lot of these guys will ever know when it comes to the younger talent. You mean to tell me you can't have something for him to do to like just be able to produce, be able to just agent stuff and stuff like that? Like,
Does he want to do that?
But to me, they really dropped the ball with the authors of pain, or the pain or
the
whatever.
AOP, yeah.
You know, I mean, they're fucking big, agile monsters, and like, dude, really?
That was it's weird because just like you really didn't do anything with them this run. It just felt like you brought them.
Right. Like you did great with them in NXT when they first came out, because they ran roughshod
Yeah.
through NXT.
It-
Then you bring them up to the main roster without Paul Ellering, and they falter. So you bring back Paul Ellering,
Then you fire them. Then
right?
you
And then
hire
you
them
bring them back,
randomly.
and then you put them with Kieran Cross.
It's just like okay. I'm just glad at least they didn't. I'm glad they kept carrying Cross at least because I feel like he's still someone that there's so much they can do with, especially with this devil on your shoulder storyline that he's doing. With the Miz and just in general, like he's been doing a lot of this now that it's just like he's almost just in the background of giving you that.
You know what he reminds me of, and it sucks because he was there for a very limited time, and he took his own life. But remember we were doing that character. Was it Jindrak? I don't know.
Oh, I know with
I think it was
with Sean O'Hare, right? The guy that was yeah.
Sean O'Hare. Yeah. It feels very similar to him. Like when he used to say, "Oh, but you know me, I'm not telling you something you already
but
don't
that's why
know."
it's so
like
perfect because it's like it's so sinister, it's so mindful, and it's you see a little of those notes because Karrion Kross is very, at least in the later years, is very close with Kevin Sullivan, so you can tell those little notes of like, oh, this can work, and this style promo can work. Like that's the one thing I kept saying with Karrion Kross that they really should let him do his promos and let him film it the way he wants to do it. Because I feel like he could do a lot of fucking
Didn't they finally do that when TNA when he was doing those great vignettes
when he was Killer
and shit
Cross,
like
when he was legit getting to fucking like be that hitman, just leaving his mark, leaving an X, leaving something. Like it was very much you could see that I was like, okay, this dude could be a world champion. But
dude, I mean, to go to TNA and look that dominant, and then go to WWE and just be like, okay.
Because half the time they like the wrestler,
And
but they don't know what to do.
nothing, to not do anything with his wife, who's fucking she is a smoke show. Like you're not even doing anything with her. Like even if you don't have her with him, like she's not even a valet or a manager to anybody else. She's just like there, and you're like,
I wish they would let her wrestle.
yeah, she's not a bad wrestler either. Like I don't get it. Like
it's their vision. Like what are they doing? What are they adding? What's the story?
Yeah.
What's the impact? You know? I mean, let's see what happens in 90 days and let's see what happens and where they're going to end up after 90 days is up.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just weird. Like like I said, some of them was like, okay, you haven't been doing anything with them. Like I think the last time I saw the OC was when they came out with Mia Yim, and they just did the shit and then just walked away. And I'm like, shit, I didn't even think you guys were still there.
I think Carl Anderson unfortunately was the one that they worked and then boom. I think he
got injured
or something. He fucked something up. Like it was like you guys are just back on TV. You already got injured. It's like fuck.
Now with the Isla Dawn and her tag team partner, I know they were in the mix with the
Yep.
tag team titles and they were part of the storyline, and then they lost, and then I think they showed up like maybe 2 weeks, and then I haven't
Nope.
seen them at all. Like, did one of them get hurt, or it's just
I
like they
think they
were
were
just
just
written
written
out?
off, unfortunately, from the looks of it. So 90 days is May 10th. So yeah, being free agents
Right before
right
summer.
before summer. Oh, that's perfect.
That's gonna be good.
So definitely a lot of options
You
for
know what's after May 10th?
what?
July 19th.
That is very true. That
Mhm.
is very true. So yeah, like I said, from that list,
Biggest thing.
Cedric Alexander is definitely someone that I would love to work with. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens.
Thing.
I think Sting is done by July 19th. He's on his last run, man. He's on his last run of conventions. He wants to relax, man. He wants to relax
He
and
wants to be left alone.
he wants to be Steve. He wants to be Steve. You don't want to be Sting no more. He just wants to be Steve.
I met Steve. I would like to meet Sting.
Right.
I met.
Well, I believe he's also training his sons
Oh
now
yeah.
too, isn't
Yeah,
he?
yeah, yeah. No, no, but I met Steve. I don't like Steve. I paid to go see Sting. I didn't get Sting. I got Steve. I got ripped off. So hopefully we can see Sting. You know, July 19th at the Mecca.
Yeah, no. We don't got Sting or Steve budget. So that will not be happening on July 19th.
He's a
Unfortunately.
born again Christian. How dare you?
He should be doing it for
You
free.
talk to him then and see if he'll do it for free. Let me know when he tells you how much his price is.
It was a good Christian thing to do.
Where we'll let him put you through the table.
Ah, Jesus. That
All
table
you
you're
gotta
gonna
do.
build? The
Oh
table
yeah, yeah. The table I'm gonna build is gonna be reinforced, right? It's
I'm
gonna
not
be
gonna
out
lie.
of oak.
I hope you want to go outside and play with the snow.
Yo, there's a lot of snow outside.
I
Hell
know.
A
yeah.
lot.
Mass snow, sis.
Listen, I don't gotta go far. The block is empty. I got lots of snow. I just gotta go outside for 5 minutes, play with the snow, throw it up in the air, and be like, all right, I'm done. And then go right back inside. Not that
Yeah.
far. It's okay.
Wait, what part of that was racist, Tyson? What did I say? I said
Man,
we don't
fuck
got
you,
the,
Mama Webble.
I said we don't got the budget for that. That's about it. I
It's
wasn't
racist to
lying.
assume just because he's white, he costs a lot.
That what?
Because he's white, he costs a lot.
No, I know he costs a lot because it's Sting.
Give
Listen,
him some of those avocados.
yo, then we would be fucked up if we were. Jesus,
But yeah, Sonya Deville
that
was
was
released.
that's crazy. That's
Now,
crazy.
pie in the sky theory.
Okay.
Did did Sonya with that group fuck up Stark and Sonya and Dana? Because it seemed like they had some momentum by themselves.
Um.
And then when they joined Sonya,
So I
boom,
feel bad. 'Cause
The
it's like
Trump planes went down.
I feel bad because it's like it felt like she was the
Right, they
perfect.
did, don't
It felt like she was the perfect. Um.
you?
I was trying to just go through it because it's like
Yeah.
no.
No, but like what you said, like at the Rumble, they were dominant
No.
in the Rumble.
Like don't get me wrong, Sonya definitely was more. It felt like she was the manager of the group. Like even
Yeah.
though she does wrestle still, it
Right.
felt like she was a better role as the mouthpiece. That scenario. Um,
But it kind of felt like them two girls gave up.
Yeah, because Baszler, I know Baszler can talk, and Zoe doesn't look like
yeah,
he can't talk.
I
But
don't
it
know.
kind of looked like they gave up. They just started wearing what they wore to the ring. Like
What
what I
they
showed
want
up
to
in is
show.
what I wrestled in. Yeah.
Yeah, but I guess it's supposed to look like just plain fight gear at this
Biker
point.
girls.
Like just that fight style. Just hey, we're not here to wrestle. We're here to fight type deal. But I don't know. I feel like this definitely is going to cut their momentum a bit if there's any left at this point. But we'll see. If we don't see, unfortunately, just Zoe go her way, Shayna go her way, and they go.
Bro, there is a fucking market for
No,
women tag team. They just
listen,
need to
for me,
fucking do it. My bad, Coach. Go ahead.
yo, for me, Zoe looks like she needs a
Yeah,
mouthpiece.
What up, Janelle?
Yeah, like I don't know what it is for me, but like I look at her and I'm like, I don't think you can talk in the mic. Sorry.
yeah,
It's a little difficult. It's because I feel like they're still trying to find like they're still trying to identify
What they do?
the type of wrestler that they are. Are they just fight girls? Okay, everybody can fight. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
how can other people relate to you?
no,
Not for me. Like for me, where Zoe Stark is like 1 week she's a heel, 1 week she's a face. I mean, obviously now that she's with Shayna, she's a heel. But I was just like,
She
yo,
couldn't
what are
like
you?
yeah, she
Like,
couldn't
can
find
you tell me?
herself. That's exactly what it is. And now without Sonya Deville was the mic for both Shayna and Zoe. Not to say that
Zoe,
that
yeah,
Shayna needs it because she was great in NXT. She was a force to be reckoned with. And now the way how she's been booked, complete opposite of what she was booked in NXT. So either we
very true.
are either we bring another person into this faction or this thing just dies and then we have to figure out something new. Because if not, then both these ladies are going to be unfortunately on the same end as many others has been within the last 24 hours. 24 to 48 hours at that.
Future endeavor.
because Duke Hudson was released earlier than they even announced all these other ones.
He was the
I didn't even know
first
who that
one that was
was.
announced, if
Yep,
I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
yep.
So
I'm
part of
sorry.
University MCU or something.
he
Chase
universe
you.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Chase. Um, he was the first one that actually was, like, kind of more announced, or probably was the first one that got released, and he was part
Yep.
of NXT. And they just dropped the ball with this one, right? Because he was somebody that everybody booed, and then he kind of redeemed himself by joining the the college that is in NXT, right? Chase U University. Um, and they had like a good amount of people in this faction where it's like we're building up the new stars. And it was good. It was good. Like he was trying to redeem himself. It's always like the redemption story. I'm gonna redeem myself to be the better person. This is what Chase University is about, kicking ass and not taking shit. Um, and he was doing so well. But when they started breaking up Chase U, that's when everybody just kind of got lost. So as soon as they broke up that faction, everybody in that faction low key got lost in the shuffle.
Yeah.
Because if that faction was still together and they were still thriving, he definitely would not have been on that chopping block.
Well, that's the thing too that it feels like, unfortunately, um, I think the faction had its surface. That was the biggest issue. That's like
Yeah.
there's not much they could have done with the faction continuing, and I think that was the unfortunate scenario they saw with him. That it was like, now what do we do? Like, and even with Andre Chase, I feel like for him to keep going, they might have to switch his gimmick a bit. Like let him be the Harlem Bravado that was killing it on in Evolve, killing it on the independent circuit.
Who's
Like
from Harlem?
no, his name is Harlem Bravado. Or at least
Oh,
it was on the independent circuit where he's another one that can wrestle like Drew Gulak. Like he's very great technical wrestler. He wasn't as much of that character wrestler as they have him portrayed here. So it's like if they
yeah.
let him do that, there
Just
might
don't
be
touch
more.
nobody's pants.
Yeah, yeah. Don't pull no one's string, please. But yeah. But again, we'll see where that goes and how they start pivoting because of these releases. Um, at least with, like I said, there's certain ones that are just like, okay, it wasn't like they were unfortunately doing anything anyway. Like unfortunately AOP and OC. It just sucks that they do that right as AJ just came back. That's like, damn, like you couldn't let AJ be with them for a bit. It's like, nope, they're gone.
Well, they moved AJ to Raw too.
It's like,
The problem with the Goodfellas is that they always were perceived as a joke, even when they were the tag team champions. Even when they came with AJ Styles when he was wrestling John Cena, it was a joke. Like these guys maybe had 20 seconds of seriousness when they first showed up, and then all right, let's become scientists and look at the lame shit, or we beat up John Cena, and then they get their ass kicked, and it's like the joke is only good when you have R-Truth or Santino Morella do it, and it's not about being champions or dominant. Like these guys were a serious tag team outside WWE, and then they came in looking like it was supposed to be Tozawa and R-Truth.
yeah.
It's like I don't remember them having a fucking serious run for more than maybe a couple weeks.
Yeah, no, you're right.
It was for a bit, I guess, when they were in contention for the Raw tag titles, like when they faced the Hardys and all that. And I was like, okay, this was a bit of like getting to see them flourish, but there wasn't a moment where we really got to see them like really be
Yeah.
Machine Gun and Doc Gallows. But
Because it almost was like we don't have a tag team to look strong enough to go against these people. Just go out there, be serious for 2 matches, and we got you.
which is crazy because especially now that they have a stacked tag division, you mean to tell me you couldn't do anything with these guys? Like you have the Machine Guns, you have War Machine again,
Right.
War
Yo,
Raiders. Like you couldn't do
bro.
anything.
I'm sorry, but I come from a different era. The bloodline just fucking broke up. The new bloodline just fucking broke up. There is territory on the fucking board. Where are all these other factions coming in trying to take control? Fucking AJ with the good fellas trying to take over the fucking you have the Hurt Business trying to take over, like all these people just forming up together trying to take over, like now this is my territory. We seen what Roman did
Yeah.
and we gonna do it better. Just like how if you fucking you arrest a drug lord, another one pops up. Where's the other group that's trying to take over?
And that's the perfect thing. They had legit all the members of the original Bullet Club right
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
except Bad Luck Fale. Like you mean to tell me you couldn't just have Tamatonga be like, you know what? Let me start making some calls. Because he already showed that he wants the tag titles back. It's like, I start seeing about the Good Brothers, seeing about, hey, what's Finn doing? Because Finn's kind of on his own. Like it's like he wants to be in the Judgment Day and then not in the Judgment Day.
Yo,
And
and
AJ's back. Like that moment of like getting the band back together.
bro, and if you make that like the Bullet Club together again, almost like a NWOS type thing where everybody's by themselves but they're all affiliated.
Yeah.
Where you can have people have single matches and nothing, no one be the wiser. But when there's a world championship around, like yo, the Bullet Club is out here, bro.
Yeah.
When it's time for a team faction, when you're being outnumbered, the Bullet Club is out there. Like you can
Right.
throw them in and out of the storyline as much as you want because they're on Raw and SmackDown.
Yep.
Like that's gang warfare.
Yeah.
But Cody needed to steal the story, and we'll never forgive him for that. Him and his fucking avocados. I had to do it for you, Tyson.
What did you do, Ray?
We're on drink number 787 now. We'll start playing this game. We're done. We're fucked up.
Word. Joe has been keeping up.
Show is overhydrated with the amount of times you've said avocados.
I don't ran out.
Oh shit.
Can't do nothing.
J mode out.
They definitely dropped the ball. They definitely had the members of the Bullet Club. They couldn't even put Balor in if they wanted to. Like,
Yeah.
just different ways to go about it. And they never did. They kind of teased it with us with AJ, but then it stopped and it wasn't as dominant. And it was just, again, it wasn't taken as serious as it could have been.
Yep.
And because of that, it's like a missed opportunity.
Very much so.
And now that's it. They're gonna go either back to the Japan, they're gonna Canada, they're gonna just do mad indie work. And then next thing you know, within another 2 years, they might be calling back to WWE or something like that. Like,
Yeah, that's crazy though.
like it's just weird. But let's see what happens because they are trying to call people up to the main roster. You got a couple NXT, so therefore,
Yeah, but didn't like was when did they do the draft shit? It's like 6 months ago.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they brought up people from NXT, and I haven't even seen them. Like Blair Davenport, who got released, I saw like maybe once or twice on SmackDown, and that's it. And I'm just like, what the fuck?
but you also brought up Tiffany Stratton, Lyra Valkyria. Um, you haven't really brought any of the NXT men except for Carmelo and Ilya Dragunov, but he's been out with injury.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have to keep that in mind as well.
Yeah.
Blair Davenport, yeah, she was, man, like she to me gave me like type of like a punk version of Jamie Hayter in a way. I guess with her hair and stuff. Nothing
Yeah.
like, like I don't know. Something about it just kind of reminds me of it. I don't know why, but whatever.
Yeah.
Um, but like the fact that we didn't put her more with certain, I think they called her up way too fast without having anything for her.
Which is crazy because it's like it's the fact that they didn't do more of her being just the reaction she was getting, the reason they signed her when they did, like, because let's not forget the work she did in Stardom, the work she was doing as a Joshi. Like, B Priestley was fucking over. Like, so it's like you had nothing for her now. Like,
At least like, have her in matches with Chelsea or with Lyra. Even if she's not winning, at least you're doing something with her.
no, but now again, we could see her back on the independents. She'll probably be someone that I don't see ROH not using, AW using. I don't think her and Osprey were on bad terms when they separated. So
But the thing that we're missing is that we just had an intercontinental tournament for the women and a United States tournament for the women, and Meechin had 4 title shots and no buffer in between. You're telling me she couldn't wrestle one of these girls that you just kicked out? They couldn't be in the tournament either. You have 3 hours of SmackDown now that you're having a hard time filling,
yeah,
and you notice the way they fill the air now is with 25-minute fucking promos.
Yeah,
You can't throw in a match with these girls. You can't give them a vignette somewhere. You can't unmute yourself, show.
Oh man,
I
saw my
see
lips
you
moving.
talking.
Word.
Yeah, show. What was you saying?
I totally forgot. You had me cracking up. I'm like, yo, he be noticing. I ain't even get to save it.
Because your head, like your head's moving. I'm like, oh,
Mhm.
he's talking. He just don't know he's muted.
Nope, I didn't.
nah, but no, you guys are probably right. It's probably gonna be more cuts and more surprises. We're gonna be like, yo, why?
yeah. Which is
You're
sad.
saying Carmelo is a fucking wild, right? I'm like, what?
No, and then again, that's the rumored one. I'm really hoping
Right.
it
I mean,
doesn't
they just had
happen.
him win on SmackDown. Fucking, they just had him win on SmackDown.
Yeah, I'm hoping that's not even close to being true because it's just like, again, you do that, it's like, so who's safe? Like, who are you actually keeping and who's a part of this? Like, it's
Luca.
crazy,
Word, I was gonna say. Not Luca.
bro. They're doing cuts like the fucking like the Lakers, like fucking
The Mavs.
Mavs
Terrible.
did. Like
That's
the
Well,
Mavs just let Luca go. Like,
it's smart to do it now because you got the Super Bowl on Sunday, so people are going to start talking about the refs cheating more than them cutting anybody.
well, man. Again, we'll leave
Wow.
the rest of the wrestling talk for
Yeah.
this week.
But also the difference between WWE and AEW is almost like WWE. You mentioned Karrion Kross.
Bro.
They see Karrion Kross and go, "This guy has a presence."
Yeah.
They're not looking at his character work. They're not looking at what he does. They see his presence, and then they try to mold his presence into what they want him to be on the main roster.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's the exact opposite of who he is. And then you notice when he actually starts doing that demonic shit that he's known for with the Miz, or now he's doing that with Sami Zayn. Like you can see it in his face, like, oh, this shit is actually good. The shit he's saying, I want to listen to right now.
Yep.
But it took how many years and how many cuts for them to actually let this man do his thing like that? If you have no, like, if you're looking at these people going, oh, we have no creative for him, because you don't know who the fuck he is. You did a bad job of hiring him. You hired him because he looks fucking 6'1", 352 pounds. You didn't hire him because the shit he didn't evolve or in fucking AEW or anything. They looked at Jade. I guarantee you, they looked at Jade and said, "Oh, this bitch got a name for herself. She tagged with Shaquille O'Neal, and she'll be a big grab from AEW." I have no idea what the fuck she did in AEW. I guarantee it, because they did the same shit that AEW did. They just put it on a bigger scale. If AEW had 50,000 people in the stadium every time they went on a PLE, Jade would be just as big. And then they go, "Oh shit, we didn't know she couldn't wrestle as much as we want her to, so let's put her back down." They did the same thing with the Big Show. They saw a 7'4" fucking guy that could throw a drop kick. They said, "We need him," and then they go, "Wait, he can't fucking wrestle. Put him in OVW." That's the problem that they have. That's the issue with Shinsuke. There is no reason Shinsuke should have 15 fucking different versions of himself on SmackDown.
Nope.
Like the only acquisition they got that they treated right was AJ Styles. And somebody had to have told them, no, this guy was the man in TNA. Because I don't think they knew that. But that's just me.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think about anybody else that came from fucking recently from like TNA or whatever. Because now.
Think about it. If Joe Henry comes to the WWE, they would love it because all they see is that fucking entrance music.
Yep.
That's all they see from this man.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, it could work, which we got to see at the Rumble, and it's just like, I wonder if they knew. Oh shit, no, this dude can fucking work.
Yeah.
Like he just did a nice fucking the standing ovation that he does, the one-handed choke slam that he does. It's like, oh,
that looked clean. When I saw him do that, I was like, oh shit, this is motherfucking strong.
No, yeah, bro. Man, again, like I said, the first time that I was like, you know what, this dude is more than a character. Was he wrestled Kurt Angle? That's when I was like, you know what? Okay, he stood in there with Kurt Angle and had a match. And it was a 30-minute fucking match.
Yeah.
He was like, dude could work.
30-minute match with Kurt Angle. Doesn't sound like a walk in the park to me.
Hell fucking no.
Nah.
So.
All right, but this is Toe in the Show. This isn't the Wrestle with Knucklehead show. Here we let Show speak, right, Show?
Correct, but that's we speak about everything, man.
He's too busy playing are
you playing right now?
Yeah,
nah, he's in the background.
Nah, he put it on his YouTube shit.
Yeah.
Like I didn't play that match yet. I started playing Showcase. I was like, oh, this is where I left off.
Gigi's like, let me at least play 24 a little bit, so that way when I buy 25, it's not like, yo, even touch 24.
Dude, I played 2 matches of 24. I bought 24 flat out. I played 2 matches, and I was like, it was just so exhausting making my character. And I don't even like the way it looks, just because it's like, yo, there isn't enough options here.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm like, damn, bro. And then I just didn't play it.
Yeah.
It's not because I thought it was bad. I just didn't play it.
I did the whole story mode. I tried to make some customs. I was like, there's no way. Bro, I did the whole thing because I'd love to do universe mode. And I was like, cool. I built up a whole roster, built up matches. And then I was like, I'm done. I didn't even get to play. I didn't even play the universe mode. I was just like setting it up. I was like, yeah, that's it. I got no time for it now. So it's like
Yo, me,
25 is gonna come out. And it's like, fuck, this looks cool. The roster looks cool. I'm gonna pick it up, but let's see when I have time to actually play a match.
or meanwhile, fucking back in the day, the UFC 2 when TNA was the TKA when they were Jax, whoever fucking made the WWE games before 2K. When they made the UFC games, I used to have like literally pay-per-views and watch them compute each other
Yeah.
and have records and be like, oh, this guy earned the title shot, and I was running my own UFC shit, watching and playing the video game. Now I could barely get to the fucking let's pick who we're gonna wrestle.
Wow.
I was trying to have a match with the Great Muta, the Fiend, and someone else, and I was like, this War Games ain't gonna be the way I want it to be. You know what? I'm gonna turn it off because I couldn't find a partner for the Fiend and Great Muta. I was like, there's no, like I didn't even think of the Undertaker or Kane. I was just like, there's no other person like the Fiend or Great Muta. I can't make this War Games match happen. I'm all right. THQ, thank you, Tyson.
Didn't I just say it?
Yeah, but Show didn't hear you. He's still muted.
I was like, I know I said it because I had the game. I was like,
Yeah.
oh man, but yeah, it's. I'm still gonna pick it up. I'm still gonna they're still gonna get me with the fucking Bloodline Edition too because it's just like cool. It's a cool fucking cover.
Not looking.
Even though it's digital, there's like you don't even get to have the cover. It's just there, motherfucker. But I'll still probably get it,
Yeah.
even though I probably shouldn't because now I got these responsibilities of this fucking show. Because Jesus,
I gotta be an adult.
yeah, it's like God damn it. I still want to buy this game though because this is what I do love about this year's game is that they brought back intergender wrestling.
I'm
Which
so
now,
excited for that.
When did they have intergender wrestling?
you used to be
man.
able to do it. It was every SmackDown versus Raw.
Yep.
I think they stopped it in after WWE 12, I believe. Once they went to 2K, the minute they went to 2K, they stopped it.
Okay.
Because basically it was
I
how
remember
2K
playing
was the more
Tito all
corporate.
the time and just beating everybody asses up, and then everybody got mad because my super. If you play as a female, your super and your final, you'll reach it a lot faster than any of the guys. So I remember just killing everybody as Lita, and it was great. So I'm happy that they're bringing back the intergender. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be the same as my final and my signature and any of that, you
Oh,
know.
no, yeah, now it's gonna be bounced because they're gonna make it like how just to play. But I'm just like I'm happy that it's back because it's like especially for content creators, now you can actually book like indie cards. Like I'm already in my head like, So if let's say we wanted to do like a little 2K stream like before Respect or anything like that, we kind of go through the card and see. So what could possibly happen, and then we go to the actual.
I mean, we could do that. Remember, we tried to do that for something.
Yeah,
But we was gonna do that for the Rumble.
Yeah, we're gonna try to do that for the Rumble, but then Elgato didn't want to work. We'll figure out all the kinks and all that shit beforehand, but we'll make something happen. So that way we could test it out and all that good shit. But
Sure.
yeah. But do we have a before we go? Is there an actual subject we want to touch before we just leave with just a wrestling talk today? Or is it a good time to just say goodbye to everyone?
Well, no.
You don't got a subject for a show? You don't want us to talk about something?
Nah, man, I'm blank. I ain't get time to think. The snow blanked me out.
All right. So, but like we mentioned earlier, especially for show to know, our schedule might be a little different next week, as like Toe said, he's going to be taking the whole week off. We will be possibly streaming some of the episodes of the week. Again, this is why you guys got to like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. That way you never miss when we're live. So we're live. But we can tell you at least Monday, more than likely, we'll be live over on Gigi's Twitch. Is that what we're doing, Gigi? We're gonna do your stream?
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
Okay.
We're gonna have fun and try to figure this shit out.
So Gigi, for future reference, I can add your restream to this one, and we can stream on both channels if you wanted to do that for the Raw and all that.
Sure. I'm gonna just say yes.
Okay.
Don't, because other than that, don't hand it over to me because I'm still learning. I'm still learning. I'm like,
So we will figure this out.
Yeah.
We'll be
there
be
you go.
live. Just
we'll be live on
Yeah,
Monday.
There might be some
yeah,
technical
bear with me.
difficulties.
More
Might
than
have
likely Monday will be live. More than likely Tuesday will be live. More than likely Wednesday will be live. The rest of the week, we'll have to figure it out from there. Just because I know I will be MIA Thursday, but we'll figure it out from there. But till then, everyone, take us home.
It's your friendly neighborhood knuckleheads signing out. Peace, everybody.
That was
Hasta la pasta, people.